All right, Bill, it looks like we're live.
Hey, how about that? Awesome. Thank you, Daniel. Hello out there. Welcome to the broadcast. This is going to be pretty darn cool. So, I'm going to do a live demo for you in just a little bit that's going to blow your mind. And I promise, stick around. I promise you've never seen anything like this before because we had a live launch party. We did a live broadcast and launched some brand new AI driven technology that literally, with the push of a button, AI builds an entire profitable business and hands it to you ready to go. And it is amazing. And I've been hearing from family, from friends. Normally I don't hear that. From my personal, just people I know who are not in the industry, reaching out to me, going, "Wow, I had no idea what you were building and how cool it actually is." So I'm excited. We had a bunch of people ask us to come back because they missed our first broadcast. So we're here back live with an encore presentation. So we had our initial launch party and kicked off this brand new technology, and I got to demonstrate it to the world for the first time. And now I'm going to do it again for you today. So if you missed that launch broadcast, you'll be able to see the technology being demonstrated today. And I've got a lot of other cool stuff. I'm going to explain to you why right here, right now is possibly the biggest opportunity when it comes to online entrepreneurship that I think has probably ever existed. And it's all thanks to some brand new AI technology combined with some pretty clever, interesting stuff that you're going to see in just a few minutes. So welcome to the broadcast. And by the way, give me a big hello in the chat. And in that chat panel, you'll see, usually it's like off to the side over there. Sometimes it's down there. But in that chat panel, it's a private chat between you and me and the team over here. It's not an open public chat. It's a private chat. So you can talk to us in there. And what we talk about back and forth is private between you and I. So you can answer some of the questions I'm going to ask. I'm going to be asking some questions and getting some feedback. And if you get lost or confused, please use that chat panel to get clarification and make sure you have full understanding of what we're talking about today. Because beyond this being like a traditional promotional webinar, it's important to me that you learn something today. And I hope to educate you a bit and enlighten you on some brand new things that you can do with AI to actually produce quite a lot of profit online. So it's important to me that you come away with some value from this. So use that chat panel, ask us questions, get clarification, and you get the maximum value out of what I'll be sharing today. All right. Okay. And with that, I'm going to get screen sharing set up here. Just give me one moment to set that up. And we got that and that. And I have way too many windows going on my screen. And bang, there we go. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to be revealing to you for one of the first times an amazing new push button AI technology that this is not hype or exaggeration. The technology builds you a business while you watch. You'll see exactly what I mean when I demonstrate it for you in just a little bit. During this presentation, I'm going to be revealing a few things. First, we're going to go over what is the most profitable use of AI. Artificial intelligence is all the rage. It's in the mainstream news media. It's all over the place. It's like it is the hot thing right now. But what should you actually do with it to actually make profit? Sure, it's interesting, and it actually can be fun to play around with, but how do you use it to actually put money in your pocket? That's the important thing with your business. Then we're going to go over a brand new strategy. I'm going to show you why you can have AI take care of all the time-consuming work, okay? Now, this is not a lesson about how to use ChatGPT or some other thing, which, by the way, who here has heard of ChatGPT? You heard of ChatGPT? Anybody here not know what that is? Let me know in the chat if you are not familiar, you're not sure what ChatGPT is. Let me know that in the chat. But we're not going to be doing a lesson today about how to chat with an AI and then you have to copy and paste and build stuff and do things. No, we're not going to talk about that at all. I'll show you how you can have the AI actually build this stuff for you. And it is not ChatGPT, it's something else. I'll show you later. And it will build your business for you. And that is important because it speeds up your path to profit. Now, let me check the chat panel here and see. And okay, a few people are not familiar. Okay, a couple of you are not sure. Well, ChatGPT is a AI product that is out there, and it's a chatbot. You actually can talk to it, and you can ask it questions, and you can have it write stuff for you. Like it could write like short articles, and it can do research for you and do all this stuff. And there's all this hype. Here, I'll come back on and get a little distraction here, but there's all this hype right now about trying to use ChatGPT to build a business. But you're going to see why if you do that, it's going to take you way too long. It's way too complicated, and you need to become an expert in how to use these tools in order to make them work. So I want to show you an alternative, something different that is faster and can do that work for you. And it'll make sense as you see later, but ChatGPT really is just some cool technology. The GPT is about, it's the name of the technology, and it's all about chatting with this artificial intelligence to get it to do research and to write stuff for you. And what I'm going to show you is superior to that. So keep watching. All right. So the new strategy will let AI do the time-consuming stuff for you. Then we're going to go over a simple plan on how you use this awe-inspiring technology to let it build sales pages for you. Let it build free reports that you can give away to your subscribers. Let it build entire courses. And we're talking like 30,000 word courses. Let it build videos for you, build emails, your ads. If you want to do ads on Facebook or somewhere like that, let it do that for you, and just about anything else that you could possibly need to get the profit flowing in. And I'll show you how not copying and pasting and spending hours and hours talking to these AI chatbots, but instead you just push a button. The rest is done for you. Then we're going to do a live demo. So I'll show you the software that at the click of a mouse will build a new profitable business. It'll come to life right before your eyes. And it's actually using artificial intelligence in a way I don't think has ever been done before. I'll show this to you in just a little bit. So that's our agenda. How does that sound? That sound cool? You looking forward to it? Because boy, am I excited to show you what this technology does. Because what I'm going to show you is new. This is not something you've ever seen before, and it's only made possible by new technology that didn't exist just a short time ago. So you'll profit from this all while using state-of-the-art AI that does the hard work of building your business for you. Because I believe today we're at a crossroads where things are about to change. The world is about to change. And we're going to go into a world where artificial intelligence is going to begin to replace jobs. It's going to begin to make jobs more efficient and eventually replace them. And we're going to end up in a world where either you're the person whose job got replaced by AI, or you're running an AI, you own an AI, and you're collecting the money, right? So you're going to have the people that own, control, and run the AIs that are making all the money, and all of the old traditional jobs are going to slowly be changed by this technology. And I want to show you how to be the person who owns the AI and cashes the check, not the person whose job is phased out, over the coming years. And that you get to put the AI to work for you instead. So once we go through what this new opportunity is, I'm going to show you how you make the most amount of money possible with this technology. Then I'll show you how to really scale this up into a big profitable business. And the cool thing about all of it is it's done for you. It's done for you by the AI itself, not partially. It's not like, you have to copy and paste and assemble and go to build web pages and design stuff and do all that. Not partially, it does all of it. It can even pick your domain names for you. It can even build your logo for your website. I'll show you. You'll see. I'm excited. You'll see this in just a minute. It's truly done for you, and you'll see all the details when we get there. Now, I love this because I'm a big believer in this. Have you ever heard this? Money loves speed. It's a phrase people talk about in the world of success and in entrepreneurship, and it is so true. I know for myself that when I can take quick action right? I can go from the idea in my head to action and start doing stuff. I am way more likely to make money. I'm way more likely to be able to take advantage of new trends and get things done and get profit in my pocket when I'm going fast. Now, for most entrepreneurs, when they first get started, they get stuck on a lot of the hard stuff, right? Like setting up your website, writing a sales page, writing emails, having to create, whether it's a digital course or create a product or do research, like all of this stuff, people get bogged down in, they get confused, frustrated, and eventually their business never gets launched. Well, this technology I'm about to show you, it solves that. 100% completely solves it, where you can have an idea in your head today, and by the end of the day, you will have a business launched and ready to go thanks to the AI doing all of this work for you. So this presentation we're going to be doing here today is designed for two kinds of people. So which one are you? First, if you have an existing business, this will be a great thing to add to it. What I'm going to show you, you can bolt on and add to your existing business to get even better, bigger, faster results. Or if you haven't yet started your business, it's going to help you get your first business off the ground lightning fast. So which one are you? I'd like to know. Pop it in the chat. I'm going to look at the chat panel here in just a moment, and I'd like to know which of these two things apply to you. Either you have an existing business, and that doesn't have to be an online business. It could be an offline business as well. In fact, on our previous presentation, we had, for example, a licensed realtor who is looking at using this technology for their real estate business, right? It could be used for all kinds of I won't call them old, we'll call them old school traditional businesses, right? So either you have an existing business or you don't yet, keyword is yet, have an online business. Let me know in the chat which applies to you. Let's take a look. Okay. It's about 50-50. Yeah, look, I'm scrolling through. There's a lot of people here. Now that I'm looking, the chat is going crazy. So bear with us. There's a lot. I just realized how many people are here. This is cool. All right. There's a lot of people here. Chat's going crazy. So please be patient with us if we're a little slow to respond in there, but thank you for that. It looks like we're about 50-50 on existing businesses to those who don't yet have an online business. And you're both going to get some powerful information and access to this technology in a little bit that is really going to help you out. All right. So who am I, right? Why should you pay attention to what I'm about to show you? I'm going to talk about some business strategy. I'm going to talk about strategies for profit. I'm going to show you some brand new technology that you've never seen before. But why should you pay attention in the first place? So I want to tell you a little bit about me. Don't worry, I'm not going to do the whole here rags to riches story and here's my mansion and here's my family and my I'm not going to do that. We'll get real straight to the point. Okay. So I've done over $100 million in revenue through my businesses over the years in building digital online businesses. I've driven hundreds of millions of website visitors. I've driven billions of page views on my various websites. And I've been doing this a long time. So I've been doing this over 2 decades, and I've built multiple million-dollar businesses along the way. And now I spend a lot of my time helping entrepreneurs. It's a big mission of mine. It's like my life's work, right? My mission is to help as many entrepreneurs experience success like I have as possible. And now I've got over 81,942 paying clients that work with me to build and grow their own online businesses. So that's me. That's what I'm up to. And I wanted to show you my track record so you could kind of understand why should you pay attention to this in the first place. Cool. Which, by the way, when I talk about paying attention, we're always giving away cool stuff. And for everyone who engages with us and who hangs around with us here on today's presentation, so if you stick with me, you stick with us through the presentation, you get to our Q&A section, our software is going to automatically realize that you hung out and stayed here with me. And if you engage, if you stick around, you're going to qualify for our $25,000 giveaway. We're giving away a big pile of stuff, from gadgets like MacBook laptops to iPads, to digital watches, cash. We have done for you advertising campaigns where we'll drive traffic to your business and a whole lot more prizes. And all you got to do to qualify is to stick around. And if you've been on one of my presentations before, stick around and you'll get an extra chance to win for hanging out with me yet again. And by the way, we will give away a prize while we're here. So while we're live, before we end this presentation, once I get into Q&A a little bit later, we're going to go to open Q&A. I'll come back on camera, answer all of your questions, and we'll give away some cash. So one of you who are still there with us at the end will qualify for the cash prize at the end. All right. So is that enough bribes to get you to stick around with me all the way through? Like, stick around into Q&A. I'll do the demo. I'll go over my presentation, and stick around and we'll get you some of that sweet prize money. Okay. So will you do it? Let me see. I'm going to check. I'm going to check and see who here is going to stick with me to the end. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. Some people are bribing. No, you can't bribe me to win the cash a little bit later. No. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad you're going to stick around. I've got some really good stuff for you. I'll make it well worth your time. All right, let's keep rocking. Okay, one thing I want to tell you is I know you're here because you want to see specific results. Right? You want to see, what is this going to do for me? What is the money it's going to make for my business? What is the profit it's going to generate? How much traffic can it get me? And you want to see specific results. Okay? I'm going to show those to you. I'll show you some specific results. And I want you to realize when I do that, those are my results or case studies of clients or other people. And those are not guarantees that you're going to make exactly the same amount of money, which is common sense, right? No duh. What you do with this information and what results you get ultimately rest on your shoulders. Some people get the information I provide and they do nothing. And so they make nothing. Some people take massive action. They're persistent. They stick with it. They keep problem solving and working to build a business, and they make literally millions. I have clients that have made millions from the advice I have given them. But your results will vary, and your success really rests on your shoulders here. All right. Would you agree to that? Common sense, I know, but the lawyers make me say that. So there you go. Now, why do hundreds of thousands of entrepreneurs? I have a following online and a subscriber base and a lot of people who turn to me for help when it comes to building an online business. And why is that? Well, I'm kind of known as the guy that builds $1 million businesses fast. Like, I can get from $0 to $1 million pretty darn fast. Here's one, $1.8 million generated by this business. This is a screenshot out of our merchant processing account at authorize.net. It's where we process our credit card transactions. Here's another one in PayPal. This one is an interesting story. I was challenged to build $1 million business in under a year, and I failed, but I got close. $927,000. It was a brand new business from scratch, just from thin air. I had to create a business and get it to $1 million, and I did fail, and to be full disclosure, but I got pretty darn close, 927,000. Here's another one, another PayPal account, 1.1 million in revenue there. And this one right here, you're going to want to pay very close attention to. Okay. So this was one of my first really successful businesses on the internet. And early on, I got involved in a very special type of business, and I sold $11 stuff. $11. So my products cost me $11. Look what happened. $15 million in revenue. And this is a product that didn't cost me. It's free. It literally cost me nothing to provide it. And I got paid $15 million. So I got to put a lot of that in my personal pocket because of what I'm going to be sharing with you later. Now, a little bit later, I'm going to share with you why AI right now today allows you to build a business of this type, right? Again, I made 15 million bucks, $11 at a time. And I'm going to show you how right now with AI, you can do the same thing faster, better, and bigger than I ever did way back in the day when I started this brand new business. Okay. First, let's talk about AI because there's a lot of BS and confusion and hype and misinformation and just in the media right now about what is AI. Okay. And first of all, AI is not self-aware. It is not something that is going to, it's not Skynet where it's going to take over the world and launch the nukes or anything like that. AI is something much simpler than that. And it currently, the way it's used mostly with some of the technology we're going to talk about today, it tries to, it basically does a bunch of math to try to guess the right words to say in response to, a request. So you send a request to it and it tries to respond back with the words it thinks as the average words that a typical human would say, right? It's basically using math to try to copy and emulate what a human would say. But let's look a little deeper, because this is a once in a generation opportunity. It is like the birth of the public internet. And I was there, so I know. I was there back in the 90s, online, getting a business launched when first, way back when America Online and other services like it first opened up the internet to the broad public. Right? It was the first time that the broad public got exposure to the internet. And I was there and I could feel the excitement. I could feel how it was going to change the world. And it did. And so I was lucky to be part of that wave, which enabled me to go on to build business after business and millions of dollars. And as you saw, over 100 million in revenue since then. But I was in the middle of that, and I was able to take advantage of being one of the first movers, one of the first people out there doing this. And we're in a moment just like that right now. The world, I'm telling you, you will look back in years to come, and you will realize it right now is a turning point, just like when the internet was a brand new thing. And you can see here, USA Today says AI could forever change our lives, tech experts warns, and it could happen in months. It's already happening. People are already becoming millionaires using technology like I'm going to show you today. There are so many ways to generate profit with AI. And I'm going to show you what I think is the easiest way to use this technology to build a profitable business or add extra profit to your current business using the power of artificial intelligence. And I really want to emphasize this. John Scully III said, timing in life is everything. Didn't say it's part of the equation and sometimes it helps you be successful and it's nice to have. He says, no, it is everything. Timing in life is everything. And why would you want to listen to John Scully? Well, he's the guy that took Pepsi-Cola and made it become the big competitor to Coca-Cola, made it rocket up to be the number 2 soft drink manufacturer in the world. He then went on and was the chief executive officer, the CEO of Apple, and took Apple from $800 million to $8 billion in annual revenue. He's been named as Silicon Valley's highest paid executive. And think of that. Apple, another company that changed the world. He was part of it. He is the one who caused it to grow from 800 million to $8 billion in annual sales. So we want to listen to him. And I think he's exactly right. I know this from my own personal experience. So I know I look back and regret at a few things. Okay. So there's a few things that I missed the boat on. And you tell me if you relate to this. So I had an opportunity many years ago to get involved with Bitcoin, the birth of cryptocurrency, back when it was like $1, right? I could have been mining crypto and I actually would have hundreds of millions, if not perhaps $1 billion today. And I was like an hour away, just an hour's worth of work. I could be a billionaire today, and I didn't do it. Boy, do I kick myself for that. Now, luckily, at the birth of the internet, I was there. I was amongst the first to get involved with affiliate marketing or making money with ads, right? With AdSense and showing ads on your website. And so imagine if you were either there at the birth of crypto and you were able to buy Bitcoin for $1 or mine Bitcoin when it was easy to mine. Or imagine you were with me, alongside of me, when we could start with affiliate marketing or all the different new and exciting ways of making money on the internet. We're at a moment just like that right now, right here. This is like the third wave of transformation. Each of these things has disrupted and changed the world. We're amongst the third generation of change right now because of artificial intelligence. Are you prepared? Are you prepared to take advantage of this once in a generation opportunity? I am. And I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you what I'm doing and what you should be doing to be prepared to take advantage of this once in a generation opportunity. So I want to ask you, do you think if you're a first mover jumping in alongside me in something like this, like I did before, that you could generate profit? Do you think it's possible if you become part of that first wave of people jumping in and using this technology to change the world? Do you think you could generate some profit? Because that's what this presentation is about. So hang out with me. We're going to spend a little bit of time together here. I'm going to show you everything you need to know. I'm going to show you the software. I'll do the demo. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So let's get to it. First thing I want to clear up. I want to make sure that there's a few words that we clear up, some terminology and understanding of some things, because there's a lot of confusion about this. We talked about ChatGPT a little earlier. So I want to explain ChatGPT is what everyone is out there talking about right now. And it's actually kind of a distraction, honestly, because ChatGPT really is just a tool you can go chat with, ask it questions, and get it to write articles and do research. It is cool. Don't get me wrong. It's exciting. It's fun. It's cool. But it still takes quite a lot of work. You still have to learn quite a lot to understand how to properly work with it, how to use it, how to assemble it together into something you can use in your business. And so is everybody clear on what ChatGPT is? Let me know if you're clear on that, if it's all making sense, or if anybody here has any confusion about what it is, if you're still a little fuzzy about what ChatGPT is. Okay. So, let's see. Okay. Everybody seems to be clear. Okay. Well, here, you know what we'll do? Let's do this super fast. So this presentation is not about ChatGPT. Right? I want to make that super clear. But let me show it to you for those of you who don't know what it is. We'll do it really, really fast. Okay. This is it. This is ChatGPT right here. Okay. So we can talk to it and ask it questions. And so, for example, I'm going to ask it a question. Can you create my business courses? Got to make sure we spell properly. And we chat with it, right? Videos, audio material. Here, we'll add sales letters in there. Right, and then we'll send that question to ChatGPT. Hey, there we go. And now it's going to talk to me. Right? We can see its answer here. As an AI language model, I do not have the capability to create businesses or produce physical products like videos or audio material. However, I can provide you with general guidance and information on how to create your business courses, videos, and audio material. Right, so that's the key thing. It can give you advice and information, guidance, and you can sit here and have a chat conversation with it. Okay. So an example says to create sales letters, you need to understand the psychology of selling and persuasion. To create audio materials, you need to use a microphone, a script, and audio editing. Remember, creating high quality content takes time, effort, and resources, right? So this, what I'm showing you in the screen here is ChatGPT, okay? That's the simplicity of it. It's like a glorified chatbot that can answer questions and create content and help you out in a whole variety of ways, okay? Awesome. We'll move on. I think most of you got it now. Would you notice one thing? You realize that I just asked ChatGPT if it could actually do all the things that my software does, and it said no. So, all right. So how do we use ChatGPT? We use it with prompts. So in the screen, like when I typed in that question, that's called a prompt. So every time you ask ChatGPT a question or send it data, make it a statement to it, you talk to it, each of those is what's called a prompt. And what's happening is you have to become an expert at prompt engineering. In fact, it's an entirely new industry, a new job that has materialized just here in this last year of needing to become an expert on how to talk to the AI to get the right data out the way you want it to come out of the AI. And that's called prompt engineering. And it's just being clever about how you're asking the AI questions, okay? So these are some basic terms that I just wanted to clear up and make sure it's really clear. So this is how everyone else right now, when you hear hype and buzz and excitement, this is what you're hearing about. You're hearing about ChatGPT. You're hearing about creating clever prompts and asking it questions. And then what a lot of people are doing is they're copying and pasting the results out of ChatGPT, and they're like making articles and writing copy and things like that. But there you go. Make sense? Does that clear it all up? Yeah. Awesome. Okay, good. Then let's keep rolling. So I believe the most profitable use of this technology, the people that are going to make the most money fastest, are those that are going to use it to create courses. Let me explain why. That business I showed you earlier, the $15 million, this is just the first few years that it existed. I made $15 million and I sold a product that cost me nothing. So imagine that. You create a product once, whether it's a course, some training, some information, some tips, some advice, but you create something that helps someone solve a problem or achieve a goal that they have, right? And that could be something as simple as, I'll use an example a little bit later about somebody wants to train their dog to behave, right? To have a nice, friendly, happy family pet. That's a problem and a goal. So you could create training material that people will pay you for. And you don't have to charge $1,000. Like, if you know me, I have a product line that range up to $10,000 in pricing, right? Here's one where I made millions, $11 at a time. So if you can create some valuable information that helps someone solve a problem or achieve a goal, you can sell it for as little as $11 and look at the results that you can achieve. There's another reason on top of it being so profitable, right? Because you create it once and you sell it over and over and over again. Now think of like a physical product. Each time you sell that product, it has to be manufactured, fulfilled, shipped, and everything that goes with selling a physical product. Here, we create the product once and sell it over and over and over forever, and it costs us nothing. So we take literally, if we charge $11 like I did here, I could take that whole $11 and it's profit. Beyond that, I surveyed my followers, right? So I have a pretty large subscriber base, a pretty large follower base, and I surveyed them and I asked what they were looking for in their business, right? And trying to start an online business or run their business. What were they looking for? 70% of the people polled, what they said was that they wanted a business that they could step away from and have it keep making money even when they weren't actively working on it. This is like the Holy Grail, right? Everybody wants, a lot of people throw around that idea of passive income, right? But if you can build a product once today and then sell it over and over and over tomorrow, next month, next year, and just keep selling it without any additional cost, this is where we get as close as we can get to true passive income, where we can work once and get paid over and over and over again. It's like clockwork. You make the product and then you get paid over and over, selling it over and over again. And instead of trading your time for money, you're leveraging your time. And you work now to build your product, and then you make a lot more money over the long term. Now, unlike other kinds of businesses, you're not trapped working hours and hours and hours all the time on your business. And done right, it is easier to sell. This is a key point. A lot of people don't get this, but when you do it right, it is easier to sell a product like this, and you can sell it for small amounts of money and still make lots of profit, right? Because think about that. If you have to manufacture a product, it costs money every time you manufacture that product. But here it costs us nothing. So if you sold it for $11, you're making almost all of it as profit. So you could charge low prices and still make lots and lots of money. It's the closest thing you're ever going to get to a hands-free business. Now, I can tell you, because once that business I showed you earlier, right? I got it set up. It was one of my first big hits. When I really got the first really big success was when I built this kind of business. And then the coolest thing was when my kids were young, I got to do what I wanted to do with them. That was, to me, the most important thing in the world. When they were little, I wanted to devote as much personal time as I could with them. And I did. And so I could work on my business, and then I could step away from it and take the kids on a road trip, take the kids on a vacation, spend time at home, just, being able to be involved with their sports or coach their soccer team. Or I was able to do all of those things because of that business, that $15 million business I showed you earlier that was selling information, helping people solve a problem. It enabled me to do all of this. And now today with AI, you have the ability to make one of these products, just like that, and you could make it fast and easy. And today it is so much easier. Back in my day when I did this, I walked uphill both ways, right, to school. No, but back when I did that business, people were not familiar with and were not comfortable with buying courses on the internet. They are now. So with the pandemic and COVID and all of that, it really accelerated it. And now the whole world is used to buying courses and training and materials on the internet. It is commonplace. Everyone does it. No one is resistant to it. Not like the days back when I first started my first info product business. You have it so much easier. And just over the last few years, Udemy, which is a core place that sells digital training, saw a 425% increase. Coursera, which is another one, 640% increase. Now, ebook sales, right? Again, another form of information. It's just information on how to solve a problem or achieve a goal. LA Times said that because of coronavirus, it changed book publishing forever. Ebook sales are now up by 3,000% online. And online video courses are up as well. You can see here all these different topics from business and government to how to communicate to personal development, drawing, how to draw, how to play the ukulele, how to use Adobe Illustrator, which is a graphic program, how to play guitar, how to do copywriting, Photoshop to do graphics, photography, video editing, piano, Excel, investing, music. You get the point, right? They're all up. Massive consumption of all of these kinds of courses are up across the board everywhere. And this is any kind of information-based training. That's what we're talking about here. So I'm going to show you how to use this technology to create these things lightning fast, very easily. And these are things like video courses, video training, ebooks, audio training, like audiobooks. I know that's a huge thing right now is consuming your training by audio. In-page written lessons. So these are just like written lessons that are on a web page, behind a locked web page that people pay to get access to. But up until now, building a business like this took a long time and it could be very, very expensive. I can tell you, this is just my personal experience on that one. The first info product business that I built, I had to hire a copywriter to write sales materials for me. I had to hire a tech team. I had to hire a designer. And I had to hire writers, and I spent tens of thousands of dollars out of my pocket just to get the business started to begin with. But today, that all changes. Now, some examples, right? So let's do this. I want to go, let me show you, just so you can get the point here, that up till this moment, what it would take to build an info product business. Okay, so here's an article here about how much it costs to develop an online course today. Okay, and I'm going to scroll down. There's a lot of information here, but I want to scroll down to the key part that talks about what you need to build a course properly. All right, so to create your curriculum, you're talking about up to $125 an hour when you want to hire someone to do that for you. Script writing and production, $80 an hour. Video. So if you're doing video editing, you want to have an editor who puts together your video training, $60 to $100 an hour for that kind of talent. Plus you have your graphic design and your technical people. And if you're doing audio, you've got your voiceover artist, right? Up to $100 an hour to do that. Okay. And this is, in my opinion, this is from a bunch of research on how much it costs to do this. And I can tell you from my experience, that's not too far off. So up until now, it took a long time and it was very expensive. To hire a professional sales copywriter to write your sales page for you can cost $2,000 or more. I personally paid $10,000, even $20,000 to a copywriter for just one single business that they wrote for me. Let's say you want to write a squeeze page, right? Squeeze page is like your opt-in where you get people to subscribe and join your newsletter. That costs $500. Then you need a free report to give away to people, and you have to pay to get that written. That's $500. Then if you're creating a course, I recommend a 12-lesson course format. That's my favorite format. That, if you hire a writer to do that for you, is going to cost you $3,000 or more. Then you need email. You got to write email copy. And you should be following up daily for at least a month for when people join your mailing list. If you wanted to get 30 separate emails written by a professional copywriter, that would cost you $2,000 or more. Then you got to post on social media. And if you hire someone to help you with that, that's easily $250. Ads, you have to get creative and add, images and all that stuff. Grand total, you're looking at $8,750 just to get your first info course site on the internet, right? And I know this is true because I have spent this myself. I can tell you with my own experience that is exactly the kind of cost that it would take me to put a business online. Now, with the AI that I'm about to show you, that could all be done at a tiny fraction of the cost. And it does not take weeks and weeks and weeks to complete. Now, I can tell you from personal experience in teaching entrepreneurs all around the world, this is where most people fail. They don't get the product created. They don't get the sales pages written, and they struggle through this process, and they quit or they take a break, and ultimately they fail because they just don't ever get their business online because of the cost or time barrier. Maybe you can relate to that. So when we combine AI to let the AI actually do this work for us, you can actually get an AI. And some people are skeptical. Like I saw, I have a Facebook post right now talking about this, and people were commenting on it and said, this is impossible. You cannot get an AI to create a 30,000 word course. You cannot get your AI to write your sales letter, all your emails, do all of this stuff. It's impossible. They challenged me and said it was impossible. So I'm going to show you on the screen why it is possible, and you'll see it with your own eyes. And that's why I think combining AI along with digital courses is the biggest, hottest opportunity for fast income. And you now have the opportunity to be the person who's in charge of the AI making the money from its hard work, right? That's what we're trying to unlock here for you. Now, if you use tools like ChatGPT, I got to tell you, there are still some downsides. And the tool I will show you in a little bit solves all of them. Because if you want to go and use ChatGPT, like you saw me demonstrate earlier, you have to become an expert in how to put the prompts in properly. What do you ask ChatGPT to get the right answers back? Then you have to copy and paste, and it takes a long time, okay? To build a course, for example, we calculated this. To build a course like we build with our technology, you'd have to ask ChatGPT 177 different prompts. You have to ask it 177 different questions, copying and pasting, and trying to assemble that into materials. Then you got to put it into web pages. You got to put it online. You got to create your audios and your videos. So it takes a long time. It's still faster. It's still cheaper than back in the day. And then you got to design a page and do the technical stuff to set it all up. Okay. So even using ChatGPT, it is still not easy, right? It's easier. But what if you could do all of that? You could have a 12-lesson course that is 20 to 30,000 words of training, and you could have it it would be created at the push of a button. No copying and pasting, no chatting with ChatGPT. You just answer a couple of questions, you hit a button, and boom, it goes to work and creates a 20 to 30,000 word training course for you while you just kick up your feet. Is that something you'd be interested in trying? If I open that up, which I will, I'm going to open it up in just a little bit. Are you interested in trying that out? Actually, logging in, going, hey, I got an idea for a course today. And then you go in, answer a question, hit a button, and boom, the entire course is created. But beyond that, What if it could also write your sales page? Because you got to sell it, right? Once the course is built, you still have to sell it. So what if the AI would build you like a 2,000 to 5,000 word sales page where it would convince people, it would have the exciting headlines and the subheadlines and all the right persuasion and the right salesmanship to sell your course. And the AI could write that for you too, hands-free. Don't have to mess around with asking it questions. You just hit a button. What if, while you watch, it could create a free report, right? You get a free report that helps answer questions and helps people with some advice or some information. And you give that away to get subscribers to join a mailing list so that you can then sell them your paid course, right? You get like a free sample in your free report, and then you sell them your paid course. Well, this technology builds your free report for you. Not only that, it builds your squeeze page, the page where you get the person to subscribe and opt in and join your mailing list. It builds that too and writes all the copy. What if it creates your videos for you, hands-free? Audiobooks, email campaigns, ads, all while you sit back and let the AI do the hard work without you lifting a finger. Well, you got to lift your finger. You got to lift it up once and then click. So technically you do have to lift your finger, but not much. So once all that stuff is built, then what if the AI could find you the perfect domain name? Have you ever struggled to find a domain name? Like you're trying to figure out what would be a great domain. And I can tell you, I've spent days racking my brains about how to find a good domain. And then I check, and then it's taken, and then I check again, and the next one's taken. And then I find one that I don't like, and it goes on and on and on. But the AI can do that for you. What if the AI can find you an awesome domain name and then check and make sure it's available and then say, hey, here's your perfect domain. Again, you just watch and let it do its work. What about them? Is that something you'd be interested in? How'd you like AI to find you an awesome domain name? Well, I'll show you that in just a minute. And finally, after it did all of that, right? It built your course, got your free report, built your sales pages, your squeeze pages, all your stuff, all blog posts. It built everything. Now it sets up your website for you. It sets up your hosting done for you, and it instantly puts you in business so you can immediately start making profit. Like, imagine that. You log in, answer a couple questions, push a button, you walk away, come back a little bit later, and your entire business is online, ready to start taking orders. Isn't that amazing? It is. I'll show you. This awe-inspiring technology that I'm about to show you builds sales pages, reports, courses, videos, emails, ads, and just about everything else you need, including your logo. Even your logo is created by the AI. So at the click of a mouse, you actually have a profitable business that comes to life before your eyes, all thanks to the artificial intelligence. How does that sound, by the way? Anybody here feel a little skeptical? Anybody here think, I don't know, that doesn't sound like that's even possible, right? Any skeptics here in the crowd? Or what do you think about this? Let me know, because I'm about to do a demo. So I'm about to show you the goods in just a moment. Okay. Awesome. Okay, good. Well, I haven't seen any skeptics yet. It's okay. If you are a skeptic, I won't be offended. Okay, cool. Oh, there's one. So don't worry, Kevin, you'll believe it in a moment. You'll believe it with your own eyes in just a moment. Okay. Okay. Carrie says, sounds too good to be true. Okay. Well, I will show you with your own eyes. You don't have to just believe my word for it. I'm going to show you in just a moment. So here, hold on. Let me get the demo set up. Let me just pull up the page real quick. While we do this, here, let me pull this screen over here, and we'll do this. I have like 1 billion pages up, so I need to get the right page going here. Let me just refresh. And I'll refresh that. Okay, fantastic. All right, you ready? Here we go. This is the AI, okay? Now, I'm going to show you a couple of things because it's the best of two worlds. Some of you are experts or you have opinions and ideas about what you want to be in your course, Okay, some of you really want to be involved with what your course is made out of. How does it, what kind of chapters does it have? And you really want to guide it and be hands-on. And you can do that. I'll show you how using this tool in just a second. And then some of you maybe just want to let the AI do all the hard work. And you're like, hey, I don't want to worry about, too much, but I want a course about dog training, right? And we're going to use that for a demo real quick. Now, once we put this together, it does take, the AI goes to work, and it actually has quite a lot of work that it does behind the scenes. It's not like instantaneous in 10 seconds, there's a business. And it takes anywhere from 20 to 60 minutes for the AI to actually do all of the thinking. It's going back and forth, literally over 177 different times, assembling and putting all of this stuff together. So then you go through this process, you walk away, you come back a little later, and your business is ready to go. So let's do an example, okay? So we have a few things that we ask for in this area here. So this main central area here is what controls what your course is going to be about, okay? We have who it's for. We call it the demographic, the subject, what the course is about, the sales style. There's a few different choices, but right now we'll pick Mr. Gary Halbert. We can write sales letters in the style of the classic Gary Halbert, if you know who he is. He's a genius when it comes to persuasion and selling. And then we have a list. We have a list of 10 goals. This goal here is either a problem someone wants to solve or a goal that they want to achieve. And then once they do that, what's the benefit for that? An example might be, I want to teach my dog to stop pulling on the leash. Well, the benefit for that would be enjoyable walks with my dog, right? That could be an example. So you could come in here and answer all these questions yourself if you wanted to, right? If you want to spend the time to really come up and say, hey, the 10 topics I want my course to cover, you could fill all of this out and submit the form, and then the AI would go to work building it, okay? But some of you don't want to do that. That's, a lot of work, trying to think through that and fill out all those things. So instead, you come over here to the scratch pad that you see on this side. And let's say, I have one here that I pre-selected. People who love their dogs. And then let's say, want to train their dogs to behave, okay? And there's a reason I'm using this as an example. I'll show you in a second, right? So that's all we did. We said who we want to serve and what do we want to help them with, right? What is the subject of our course? And then we have some options here. I'm going to leave them all at default. So this controls how creative the AI is. It controls how much it can repeat itself, how unique everything needs to be. But we're going to leave these all at the default settings, okay? And then you just hit submit, okay? So we'll hit submit, and we can see the green spinny thing going there. So it's thinking. It's busy thinking and trying to figure out, oh, there we go. It's done thinking. So check it out. Goal number 1, to stop dog barking. Why? To get a peaceful home environment. Goal number 2, teach the dog to sit. Better obedience and control. Potty train your dog. Stop your dog from biting. Curb dog aggression. Teach your dog tricks. Stop your dog from chewing. Teach your dog leash manners. Stop your dog from digging. And teach your dog to recall things, right? So they know when they can remember what they're supposed to do and what they're not supposed to do, okay? Wow. So we just put together an entire outline for a course. And at the push of a button, I hit submit, and the AI immediately goes to work building everything, right? So, but we're missing something. Can anybody guess what we're missing? Can you guess? So we have the course, right? So we've answered all that. We hit the button, the AI goes to work, and it builds everything. It builds your sales page. It builds your course, your free report, your squeeze page, your email sequence, all of those things, the videos that you need, the audio that you need. It's all done. It goes to work building that. Again, that process can take 20 to 60 minutes for it to do all of those things. But then we're missing something. What are we missing? So how useful would it be if it just gave you a big file and just said, here you go. Have fun with it, right? You'd be missing something. You'd have to put it all online. You'd have to be able to build your website and assemble all of that together and load the course in. And it's a lot of work to do all that stuff. And you need a domain name, right? Because if you have to have a website, you have to pick a domain name. So watch this. So we'll come over here and we're going to tell our domain brainstormer, this is done with AI. We say, business type, we want a course. And let's say we want to train our dog to behave, right? So, and this subject could be anything you want. And then we hit submit. And we can control the creativity is another option. So the more creative you make it, your domains tend to be really interesting, really sometimes very unique and different, but they tend to get longer. They tend to have more words, or you can simplify the creativity to get shorter domains. By default, I like to just go with the default setting and then hit submit. And again, the AI is thinking. So we can see it thinking right now, doing its thing. And we'll give it a moment to try to figure out. There we go. Look at that. We got 20 possible domains all right here. Some of them are pretty darn good. Now, one thing, we don't know which ones are available. So these are all good ideas for domains, but let's check which of these are available. So with one click, we head on over here and boom. So right now you can see these green animation means that it is checking. So right now the AI is making a check to find out which of these, there we go, which of these are available. Obedience101.net available. Doggy Manners course available. Polite Pup School. I like that one. Polite Pup School. That's really good. Available. Canine Confidence course available. Manners Mutt available. Better Behaved Buddy. I like that too. Canine Composure course. Companionbehavior.com. There's some really good domains there. Okay. So that is pretty darn cool. So I'm going to clear those out and then we're going to come back here. So let's refresh that. So that is the brainstorm tool. So now I want you to understand what just happened. So page one, you've brainstormed out, the AI has helped you figure out everything that needs to go into your course. And then at a push of a button, it goes out and it does everything. And it's using some very, very specific strategies of persuasion and selling and copywriting to write your sales page. Using some very specific strategies on how to build and create a very useful and easy to understand course. And it's assembling your entire course, your videos, and literally everything. It's even, which by the way, I'm going to show you a little bit later, you can get these add-on packs to add video and audio to these. And let me give you an example. So here's an example of the audio that our system builds for you. When that, again, push the button, it builds all of that, including an audio course that sounds like this. Here, I'm going to play it right now so you can hear a sample.
As a dog owner, you may have experienced the frustration of trying to take your furry friend for a walk, only to have them pull and drag you down the street. Not only is this behavior exhausting, but it can also be dangerous for both you and your dog. That's why we've created this self-guided online lesson to help you train your dog.
So that's an example of an audiobook that you could have the AI build for you. And let me show you what it puts out. Let's go. Ooh, I got too many screens. There we go. Here's your homepage. By the way, see that cool logo? AI did that. Built by AI, selected by AI. Here's your homepage, right? So we have this copy written by AI. Here's your squeeze page, right? So people can request, put in their name, their email, and hit sign up to get their free report. Scroll down. Here's your homepage. Here are 10 blog posts written by AI, all done, all set up, all put online, hands-free. No human had to touch this, and the site was built. Then once they opt in, then you sell them your course. Here's your sales page. This whole sales page was written and assembled and put online by AI. And it's pretty darn good, I gotta say. And then they can buy it right here. Buy now. It's connected to your shopping cart and you can collect money and charge for access to the course. It's that simple. So there's an example of the sales page. Here's an example lesson. So this is a lesson from inside the course. And then we can see at the bottom, we have your audio course version and of course your video version. This video again, I don't think the audio is going to come through. So I think the audio is not going to come through my speakers, but anyway, it goes all through the entire lesson with the animated images and text with your AI course instructor. And that's all done for you hands free. Here's some of your email swipes. Here's 10. The AI creates 30 email swipes for you to copy and paste and send to do your marketing, all written for you. Here's your subject for each email, and then the part you copy and paste into your email there. And it does a full 30-day campaign. You could email your subscribers every day for 30 days, selling your course to them, getting them to come back and buy the course over and over and over again. And here's some ads. This image, by the way, was made by AI. That's not a photograph. That was created by AI. Same with this one. Not a photograph, created by AI. This one here too. All of these are made by AI. And so the AI creates the graphic, it writes the text, and these are all designed to be used in advertising for your product. What do you think about that? Isn't that, I think that's pretty darn amazing. So I want to find out, I mean, it's my product. You know, I designed all of this. I've been working with the team to build it. Of course, I'm going to be excited about it. But what do you think about that? Or is that, I don't know, that's to me is amazing. Because think about this. If I have an idea right now for a new course I might want to launch, let's say I want to do a course on, I don't know, teaching a teenager how to invest money. I could have the idea, go to my questionnaire, fill it out, and boom, I have a course before the day is out. Tomorrow, I could already be selling that course, collecting money, testing the marketing, testing the ads, starting to get my business launched. I could literally start making money tomorrow with this system. Here, let me look at the chat and see if I'm overreacting or if you guys are as excited as I. Okay, no, you're there with me, okay? So the skeptics, we had a few skeptics here. Are you believers now? Okay, are you believers in this? So when you use this system, you'll log in and you can just build these courses. And I'm going to explain how it works. We're going to open it up and allow you guys to have access to this in just a minute. This is not a public thing. This is a private little thing. I'm inviting you in to become an early access member to this technology, and I'll explain how all that works. I'll go back to the presentation and we'll carry on. All right. So big question some of you might still be thinking is, well, how do you make profit? Okay, so great. I got this business online. The AI put my business online. It built my website. It built all this stuff. Now what? Well, that's pretty simple. You just go out and find the group of people who have problems that they want to solve or goals they want to achieve, right? That's the course you created to help them solve problems and achieve goals. Okay, the AI, you tell the AI about it, the AI builds your business, and then you go out and you find those people. And they exist out there. They're in what I call traffic pockets. They're in these little pockets of traffic hanging out online, whether they're hanging out in a Facebook group, they're hanging out on Twitter, they're hanging out on Instagram, wherever they're at, or maybe they're searching on Google for information. I show you how to find them. I'll show you how to find these pockets of people, where they hang out online, and how to get in front of them. Then you just offer to help them. That's really it. They have goals they want to achieve that they're excited about. They have problems that they're desperate to solve, and you just offer to help them. That's it. And you profit. That's how the system works. It's literally that simple. The hard part about this, which is assembling your business and writing your course and doing all that stuff, is done by the AI. You just follow this system. And I have over 12 different ways to teach you how to find these people, drive traffic to your website, and turn that into profit. And I'm going to be walking you through and helping you with all of that when you use this tool. So the big question is, who wants access? Let's just see. I think I know the answer to that, but tell me, pop that chat open and give me the honest answer. Who here wants access to this tool? And I see some questions coming in. I see someone who wants to ask. We're going to do open Q&A in just a moment. So yeah, I'm gonna open the tool up. Okay. A lot of people want access. Good. Okay. I'm picking my jaw up off the rug. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay. Lots of people want access. Okay. So, and one of the things I want to explain here too is these courses can be used for all kinds of businesses. It's not just the whole like digital info, make money online thing. Every business could use a course like this, right? Like I gave you the example earlier of a realtor who had the brilliant idea of wanting to do a course on how to sell your house quickly in a challenging economy. Perfect idea of a course that business could use. A chiropractor could talk about, what things you can do for stretches and other activities for a spine health, or health with your neck and back and pain and joints, right? Or you could get into doing a fitness, like a gym could have a whole course about what you can do at home to extend your fitness beyond the gym. Or you could have a course on supplements, or you could have a course on anything you could imagine, how to maintain, your motorcycle, how to in every topic, everything you could imagine. I'll bet you that there's not a type of business in the world that couldn't use some kind of training, some kind of course that they could offer their customers. Now, this could be built over instantly. Okay, awesome. Let's get to it. You guys are excited, so let's get into to this whole thing. So here's what's going to happen next. You'll join Push Button AI. This is my brand new system, my brand new company that we are launching with all of this crazy technology that's designed to take the power of AI and make it push button simple. So join that with me in just a moment. I'll open it up and I'm going to let some of you in to be able to become part of this. Join that. Then we're going to meet. So I'm going to be holding training sessions for everybody who joins with us in this private presentation. I'm doing private training with you where we're going to meet. We're going to do training on how to use the AI and then how to turn this into a successful business. Okay, so everything you need to know about how to use AI and these tools to build your business and make profit, we're going to do that, and we're going to go through that training together. I'll teach you how to use AI across your entire business. Not just my tool, I'll show you how to use other types of AI all through your business to make it be as efficient and easy as possible. You're going to get access to my traffic generation training. I told you there are 12 different ways that you can drive traffic to this new course business to generate profit. And you'll get access to my traffic training on how to do that. And you can start generating profit. You'll see in a moment that it's guaranteed. You'll literally have nothing to lose. I guarantee that if you use this system, you build these sites and you follow the traffic training, you will make profit. It is guaranteed. So how are you interested in profiting from this? Do you have any ideas? Is this getting your creativity flowing? Any ideas about how you might want to profit from this? And if you're not sure, you're excited about the technology, but you have no idea, let me know that too. So, having a course sounds amazing. I don't know what I'll make it on, right? But tell me, do you know what you'd like or have any ideas about what you'd like to build to make profit from this? Okay. Let me know in the chat what your ideas are so far, or maybe you need some ideas. Maybe you don't know exactly what you're going to make yet. You need, okay, a few not sures. Okay. Well, I'm going to help you with that. So we'll get into that in just a moment. Good. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to open up early access to this technology. Okay. It is not open to the public. It's not something that's for sale. You're going to be the first to get access to this. I'm about to release this push button AI business builder to the public. Okay, so we are going to launch it to the public soon. But before I do, I need your help to become an early bird and help me out. And I'll explain what I mean in a minute. But I do need your help to become part of this special offer. When you join, you're going to get a couple of fast mover bonuses. Number one, you'll get our AI marketing pack. Okay, so how we do this is when you join, you will be able to build an unlimited number of businesses. Unlimited. That business comes with all of the written materials. So, the course, the sales page, the squeeze page, all the basic written materials, and you can build an unlimited number of them. Okay. And then we have what we call add-on packs. So you can add things on, like if you want the AI to build you a logo, if you want the AI to write all of your emails, write your ads, create social media posts, all of those things, they're add-on packs. Okay. So when you join with me on this presentation, during this special private closed door presentation, I'm going to give you up to 10 add-on packs for free. So I'm going to give you 10 of our marketing packs for free. These are going to cost a lot of money. When we open to the public, everyone else will be paying for them. You're going to get up to 10 of them for free. We also have our video packs. So if you wanted to have your course turned into an AI video, you have to buy a video pack upgrade. But not you, because you're joining early as part of this private presentation. I'm going to give you up to 10 video packs for free. Fast mover bonus number 3, the audio packs. So just like the marketing pack, the video pack, there is an audio pack, which you heard. That was the audio I played earlier. This one right here.
Of the problem of leash pulling. Leash pulling is a common issue among many dogs, but it can be a...
Right, that one. That is part of the AI Course Builder add-on pack. And guess what? You're getting 10 of them, or up to 10. You'll have some choices. You'll see on the order page in just a moment. You can get up to 10 of these AI Course Builder add-on packs free. Each of these, it's a lot of money. Everyone else is going to pay for them. $2,500 for the marketing pack, $2,500 for the up to 10 video packs, $1,900 for up to 10 audio packs. You're going to get up to 10 of them for free because you're joining now as a fast mover. Then the final fast mover bonus, I kind of teased this a little bit earlier. You can build an unlimited number of businesses, as many websites as you want to put up. There's no limit. The only limit is you can only do one at a time. You can't build like 20 of them all at once. You have to do one at a time, and there's no limit. So I'm removing that limit as part of this special promotion. So you'll be able to, if you just want your sales page, your squeeze page, your free report, and your course, you don't want the marketing packs or all the rest, you can do an unlimited number of those. And then you get to decide which one of them you want to put your extra add-on packs onto. And because you're joining now, you're going to get up to 10 of each of those. So a total of 30 add-on packs for free because you're joining now. So let's recap. You're going to get our AI Business Builder tool. That's a $4,788 value. You get our AI Marketing Pack. Again, up to 10 of them you will get for free. It's a $2,500 value. AI Video Pack is 10 of those, another $2,500. Oh, also, some of you, well, it's optional. It's up to you. If you take our ultimate level, you'll see on the next page that there's some choices of which package you want. If you take the ultimate package, you get your own dedicated one-on-one coach. So you have a consultant assigned to you to work one-on-one with you through the whole process. So when you get ready to, you're trying to decide some details about what you want to have in your course, you can talk to your consultant. If you're struggling trying to get traffic, you have your consultant one-on-one working with you on the phone, on Zoom, and you personally get to talk to them through that entire process. And that's an option for some of you that if you choose the ultimate level, and you'll see on the next page how that works. That's a $5,000 value. Plus, we have our unlimited subscriber bonus that you saw. That's a $3,600 value. The done-for-you website setup. So beyond all the AI, your site is set up, launched, and ready to go. All you have to do is connect your payment information, and you're ready to rock. You could be taking orders in an hour. Like, that's how fast it is. So we'll set it all up for you, every one of your sites. That's a $2,500 value. Plus, you get my AI Marketing Profits course, which is a course that I will be releasing to you over the coming 8 weeks as you become part of this. That's a $1,997 value. Plus, you get my Traffic Generation Revealed course. That's a $997 value. That is a course that covers over a dozen different ways that you can find your audience and send them to your site so they'll buy your course. And that teaches you everything you need to know to do that. Total value. If you bought all of these things separately, you went out and had to go buy them separately. Some of these aren't even for sale right now, but if you could buy them, you would spend $23,882 to do so. But you know how this works. Because you're joining as an early bird, you're part of the original group, you're going to get a massive discount. This is not a public offer. It's only open during this private session. So this is not something where you can just come back whenever you want and buy it. Later, when we open the doors to the public, All of these things are going to cost a lot more money. All the free bonuses are going to go away, and you'll have to spend a lot of money to get what you're getting here today. Now, I want you to be my next success story, okay? And this is my agenda. Because we're going to launch this technology to the public soon, I need lots of success stories. And so when you join, here is my agreement with you. It is a two-way street. You must be willing that when you first build your site, like every site you build on our platform, I want a testimonial. You tell me, like, if you think it's like, you could say, wow, it's amazing. I can't believe I've had an entire business built in under an hour. That'd be a great testimonial. I would love to have that to be able to share with my marketing when we launch to the public. Or let's say you love the content of your course. Well, tell me about it. Put it in a testimonial. And so I can use that in my future marketing materials because I want you to be my next success story. And then ultimately, when you're making money with your new course, I definitely want that success story. Again, so I can show the world how powerful this technology is. And they don't have to take my word for it. They'll be able to hear from you just how powerful it really is. So work with my team, provide feedback and a testimonial. Okay, that is, and not just one. I actually would like multiple testimonials from you. So if you build a site that you really like, I want a testimonial. If you like your course, give me another testimonial. If I help you get traffic and you're excited, give me another testimonial. So the more the merrier. I want as many as I can possibly get. And if you're willing to do that, I will dramatically lower the price. Want the link? Simply pop into the chat, let me in. Go open up your chat panel, go look at it right now. It's usually below the video or off to the side, and simply type those 3 words. Our bot, our AI in the chat that you're talking in right now, will see that and will give you your special access link. Just type let me in, those 3 words. And okay, the let me ins are flowing in. Okay, I see them coming. Okay, cool. Well then, so the AI will immediately send you the link so that you can go check it out. And it has all of the details. You'll notice on the next page that you have 3 options as to which level you want to join in. You'll have light, premium, and ultimate. So you'll want to check that out, investigate which one you want. And I have a little more I need to tell you. So let's keep going. Now, because you're part of this early bird beta test, you're going to get a huge discount. Okay, so you're not going to have to pay the $23,882 retail price. Now, only if you act fast, you get all those bonuses, right? They're fast mover bonuses for a reason. So you got to jump in now. So head on over there. The link is also now on your screen. Head on over there and you can find out just how inexpensive these packages are. And then don't forget the bonuses. So first, you get 10 AI marketing packs. The marketing packs come with your logo. The AI builds your logo for you. You saw the example logo on the one I showed you. You get 30-day email campaigns. You get done-for-you ads. You get done-for-you social media posts. And depending on which level you get, you can have up to 10 of those for free by joining today. That's a $2,500 value just right there. Bonus number 2 was 10 done-for-you video courses. So if you want to add video to your sites and you want to add video to your courses, you can have up to 10 of them done for you for free as an added bonus when you join today. That's also a $2,500 value. Then we've got your 10 AI audio courses. And you heard the quality of that. What'd you think of that, by the way? Isn't that audio quality amazing? The first time I heard audio that came from that system, I wasn't sure if it was AI. I thought it might have been a real human. That's how good it is. And of course, you got the Big Daddy bonus, which is we're going to not increase the number of sites that you can build. I'm going to make it unlimited. Okay, so you are grandfathered in at the pricing you're paying today. And for as long as you remain a member, you can build an unlimited number of sites. We will not stop you. You can keep building sites and keep testing and keep trying. These are sites for, of course, for your personal use, is for you to use, your partners to use, your business to use, but you can build an unlimited number of them. And again, the link on the screen, head on over there. You can check out that deal as well. So you want to ask yourself, is it worth the investment today? And I can tell you to just one single campaign can put you in profit. I know that from my own personal track record, right? I know that one successful business made me over $15 million just in the first few years of its existence. Now, the automation will save you a fortune. Okay. So the automation here, you don't have to hire a copywriter. You don't have to hire a professional to write your sales page. You don't have to hire a writer to write your course or your emails or any of those things. You will save thousands and thousands of dollars just using the tool. And it was not an exaggeration earlier when I talked about how I spent over $10,000 just to build a single one of these websites when I had to go out and hire professionals to do all this for me. You don't have to do that. You're going to save, like the very first site you build, you will already save money more than what you're going to spend today. One site, just building one site will save you more money in payroll and time than just right out of the gate. And then you can build an unlimited number to keep going. All right. So, I want to let you know, if you take a look at the ultimate level, you'll notice that there is some coaching, some one-on-one consulting and coaching. Now, I'm a business consultant. Some people aren't aware of that. So businesses, usually larger businesses, can hire me. They'll spend $25,000. That's my retainer to hire me and bring me on to actually go through their marketing, go through their business, help them optimize and improve and grow their results, right? I focus a lot on marketing and sales and sometimes on systems and automation. And companies pay me quite a lot of money to do that. But the first 5 during this promotion who join at our ultimate level you're going to get mentoring from me personally. Okay. So this is not mentoring. So what will happen is everyone who joins at our ultimate level, you get assigned your own coach. Your coach is someone who has a proven track record. They must have successfully been an online entrepreneur and built a profitable, successful business. They must know how to drive traffic. And that's my qualifications for our coaches. And so you will have a successful entrepreneur who's been there, done that, is an expert. They'll be assigned to you to work directly with you through the whole process. And then on top of that, only the first 5, you will also be able to get help from me personally. So you and I will jump on a Zoom together. We'll jump on with your coach. So it'll be you, your coach, and me. We'll all jump on together. And at the right time, so usually it's after you're kind of set up and you kind of got started, then you can pull me in and you get coaching from me personally. Okay. Now my time is incredibly valuable. I prefer spending my time with my family and doing, other things whenever possible. I run 3 very successful businesses already. I have a very small amount of time. And so I have a very limited amount of time that I can devote to these. And so I can only do 5. Okay. That's, I can't go over that. So only 5 of you who join right now are going to be able to get that. And that's if you join at our ultimate level, just for clarity, right? You join at the ultimate level, so you get your coach, and then you get me on top as an added bonus. Now, remember, this is not a public offer. It's only open during this private session. And so you want to ask yourself, what is a successful, profitable business worth to you? Okay, that's the real question. When you take a look at the investment that you'll be making today, what is a profitable, successful business worth to you? Where you control how much traffic you get so that you can control your sales. You have a thriving business that's growing. What is that worth? Especially a business like this that buys you that time freedom that you're looking for. Okay. So whether you're already an entrepreneur and you're working like 1 million hours a week on your current business, or whether you have a job that you're looking to try to earn some job replacement income or side hustle. But if you had successes with that, what is that worth to you? Okay, because I want you to realize I'm willing to step up and assume all the risk. All you have to do is decide you're up for the challenge, and you have 0 financial risk because you put up the investment today, you join the program, and if it works, awesome. You're happy, I'm happy, everybody smiles, right? But if it doesn't work, you can ask for your money back and you'll get it. Let me explain, okay? This is not a conventional guarantee. This is a little weird, little unusual, little bold, if I might say so. And here's the deal. You have 6 full months, 6 entire months to go through at your time, at your convenience, at your leisure, apply the system, build the sites, do our training, get help, more importantly, right? You really want to work with me and the team to get help, because chances are you'll launch your site and you might find something you're struggling with or you're confused about. That's what we're here for. We are here to do everything possible to make you successful. So if you're willing to step up and do the training, follow it, and get our help, I'm willing to back that up with a performance guarantee that you will be profitable, or I'll give you all your money back plus $500 on top to reward you just for being willing to try this out. That's how strongly I feel about how this works and how you can actually turn this into a profitable business. So you got 6 full months, right? So if you manage to get through all the training, get our help, do everything, you've really given it an honest try in, let's say, in under that time, you call it 3 months, that's fine too. You can still request the refund, but you have up to 6 full months to request it, okay? But remember, you must be willing to actually do it. I want people who are taking action and putting the platform to use, getting our mentoring, getting our help, and becoming successful. That's who I am looking for. And so that's why I have this guarantee there. If you're willing to do that, I'm willing to back it up and make sure that you can't fail. So the question becomes, is it worth gambling a little bit of your time? Okay, that's the big question. That's the big question. You'll invest your time, and if it doesn't work, you get all of your money back. Now, I have another weird thing I want to mention here, another weird little offer. If you'd like a chance to get this offer for free, you do have to jump in today. So you do have to grab the offer. You have to jump in, make the investment today, okay? You put everything to use. You do the training. You do all the stuff you got to do to get successful. You use it to boost up your traffic and start making sales. You send me a testimonial, right? That's already a requirement. You got to do that anyway. But if you're willing to go the extra mile and document it with me, right? We'll jump on a Zoom call together and we're going to record it. And we're going to do a case study around your success. So we'll hold you up as a shining example. And we'll show everyone exactly what did you do? How did it work? How much money did you make? We'll talk about everything that you did to be a success. And we'll assemble a case study together. We'll document it so that there's proof. And then if you're willing to do that with me and let me use it in my marketing material, I'll give you a 100% rebate. You get all of your money back. That's like a bribe to try to collect some more case studies and collect some more testimonials. So if you're willing to do that, jump in today, go through the process, become a success. And if you wanted to be one of my case studies, I'll give you a 100% rebate and you'll get all of your money back. So that's kind of weird, right? You come in and you're not successful, you get your money back. But even if you are successful, you can still get your money back. That's a little bit weird. All right. So what I would like to do now is answer some questions. And so what I want to do is, I'll come on screen for a second. We're going to do some open Q&A, and I'd like to hear any questions you've got about the AI, about the tool, the software, all of that stuff. And oh, by the way, so right now we're doing our pre-launch registration. So everybody who joins now is part of our pre-launch. And then later, I think we're scheduled for Tuesday. We're going to be opening up the gates so that you can jump in and start building sites. So we're going to do our kickoff training on this coming Tuesday. And then open up the tool for everyone. But when you join now, you're locking in your spot as an early bird to get all of these bonuses and all this extra stuff. All right. Now, I'd like to answer questions again about the AI, about the tool, about the offer, anything at all you need to get clarity to be able to make the decision and jump in. Let's do questions about that. And also, I'm going to come back. We still have our prizes we're going to give away, and some of you might want me to do some demos. So if anybody here have any ideas for courses they'd like to try, we'll try one. I'll pull up the system, we'll demonstrate it, and we'll actually take some of your ideas and fill it out. And let's see what kind of ideas that the AI comes with for courses for you. So we'll do some live demos. Maybe even if any of you want to check on some domain names, I'll even check the domain tool. So we'll do some more live demos, play around with the tool a little bit more. But first, I just wanted to make sure we have any burning questions answered before we do that. And Daniel, are you still out there?
I'm here, Bill.
Yeah, there you are. All right. So here, let me flip back to the screen. What do we got for questions? I kind of stopped paying attention to chat, so I was moving so fast I couldn't keep up with it.
Yeah, I've been saving them up here, and I'm ready if you are.
Let's do it.
All right. And one of them that I thought would be the best to start out with is somebody who it's half a comment, half a question. I'm more interested in something like affiliate marketing. Can this help me?
Oh, absolutely. I have something that I'm going to be teaching. Well, this was supposed to be a surprise. Okay, so this is, I have something I'm going to be teaching everyone who joins, all the early bird. I call it reverse affiliate marketing. Essentially, what you're going to do is instead of you having to be the affiliate, right? And in affiliate marketing, you have to run out and go buy traffic or do a bunch of traffic strategies, send it to somebody else's business, and then hope that they buy something and you get paid a commission, right? That's normally how affiliate marketing works. But instead, you should have the affiliate program. You should have other people promoting your stuff, right? So why be the affiliate when you can have an army of affiliates promoting your stuff? And I'm going to show you how to reverse all of this. So instead of you promoting other people's stuff, you're going to go out and get a bunch of influencers and people with lists and other things, and they're going to promote you for free. All you have to do is be willing to pay them a commission. The system that we set up for you, the sites that our system builds for you, has built-in affiliate tracking, which means you can sign up affiliates. They can promote your product, and then you collect the money, right? You're the one handing out the commission. You're the one in control of the affiliate program. And your sites are built with that technology in place, and I'm going to teach you how to do it. And it's quite cool, actually. Yeah, it's a special surprise bonus training. It's not a surprise anymore, but since you asked, I'm kind of pulling the curtain back. So everyone who joins is going to get that tool from me. All of your websites will come pre-set up where they can have the affiliate tracking on it. And then I'm going to show you how easy it is to go out and find affiliates to promote your stuff so that you get paid and you can get free traffic by doing this. And you'll be shocked at just how easy it is. As an example, I have affiliates all around the world that promote my stuff, right? And I have made tens of millions of dollars in revenue in my different businesses from affiliates. They send me free traffic. And then when that traffic buys stuff from me, I just give them a commission. And it's done tens of millions of dollars for me. And it is so low risk because I don't have to invest in buying traffic. I don't have to invest a bunch of time trying to get free traffic. They just send it to me for free, and I don't have to do anything except for, I got to find them and get them signed up, which is the easy part. So I'll teach you that, and it's all included in everything that you're going to get today. It's a surprise bonus that's not so much of a surprise anymore. So there you go. What else?
One question from Kevin was, does it matter which plan to get the bonuses?
Each plan, so there's, of course, we have light, premium, and ultimate. Each one comes with different stuff. In fact, let me see if I can pull it up and explain this. 1 second. Let's see. There we go. Wait, okay. There it is. Well, if you guys could see my screen, I have like 800 tabs open and 7 different programs. And anyway, so here's the page where you can check it all out. And so you can read everything here that's included. It has a whole list of what's included. You can read about the guarantee down below if you want to see that in writing. And it explains what's included, right? So you have all these different stuff here. So you can see you get 10, if you get at the ultimate level, you get 10 videos, 10 audios, 10 logos, 10 email campaigns, 10 ad packs, 10 social media packs. All of that is included with the ultimate. If you go with the premium, you get 4, right? 4 video, 4 audio, 4 logos, 4 email campaigns, 4 ad packs, 4 social media packs. And of course, light comes with 1. Now, all of you get a chance to build an unlimited number of businesses, okay? So let's say, for example, you join at light. Well, you can build a business just like you saw me do. So if you want to build a dog training business or how to homeschool your kid business or whatever it is, you can build that. It's just not going to have the video, the audio, the logo is not going to be included. the emails, but the basic stuff, like your opt-in page right here, this opt-in page, you would get that. You would get your sales page. You would get your course, like here was lesson 1. What you would not get is you would not have your audio or video version. That would not come with, on the future ones you want. Does that make sense? I think I might have made it more confusing. So you can have one of those, right? If you join it light. If you join a premium, you get 4 of all of those add-on packs. Now, later down the road, you can always buy more add-on packs. They will cost money. You'll have to buy them, and you're getting them for free here by joining now. But you can always build an unlimited number of those the basic businesses, which include the course, the sales pages, and the business published live and launched on the web. Okay. Then also, perhaps the biggest benefit is your one-on-one consultant, which you get for a full 60 days under our ultimate plan. You get a session under premium, and comes with, and the lights don't get that. Okay. Plus, we have our 8-week AI Profits course that you'll all get, the instruction manual, our traffic generation revealed course, and then our performance guarantee applies to the ultimate and the premium. Okay. Performance guarantee, because we're not working hands-on and as closely with you, so we can't guarantee that you're going to make profit if we're not working with you hands-on. Okay. Everyone gets our AI domain finder. You saw me demo. You get our AI website builder and hosting is included, unlimited number of websites. And then this is something we have not launched yet. We have an AI website editor. It's a drag and drop editor where, and I'll explain this. Every website we built comes with a drag and drop editor. So when your sales page is created, you can log in and change it. You can just edit it. Just click, edit, right? It's like working with Microsoft Word, really. You want to change your headline, you want to change colors, font styles, you want to drop an image in there. It's drag and drop, point and click. It's just a really cool page builder. All right, that's included. You can do that with your lessons, your free reports. Any page on your entire site is a drag and drop, point and click. What you see is what you get editor. All right. There's a new tool that we're adding to that where it has AI images. So let's say you want to pop an image onto a page. You can have the AI create the image for you. You could say, hey, I want an image of a dog pulling on a leash. Boom, it'll create the image, and right in the page, you can insert it into your page. Or let's say you want the AI to write you a headline, or you want the AI to write you a blog post. You can actually do that in the editor while you're working, okay? And that's something that it's not released yet, so you won't see that when we throw the doors open here later this week. You won't see that. But coming soon, that is something that will be added in, and you are grandfathered in. You will get that at no additional cost. Okay, so you'll get the AI business, the AI website editor as well. Which, by the way, our push button AI product line is the start of an entire line of products. Right now, we're doing AI courses. Next are AI content businesses. So this is where you can have a business that makes money by putting out content that Google will rank #1 in the search engines and send you traffic. Facebook will rank organically and send you traffic. Twitter, you can get free traffic from Twitter, and you make money off of ads that show on your website. That's the next kind of business that we are going to support. So we're going to launch our course builder. We're going to go through this beta process where you guys are going to go through helping us get it all ready for prime time. Then we go right on to the next business type, which is our content business. There are a whole suite of additional tools and features and services coming that are being built into Push Button AI. Push Button AI is going to be way more than the course builder. That's just our very first product. When you join now as part of this early bird thing, you're going to get those additional future releases. So if you want to build a content business later, you're going to get that when we release it. You won't have to pay extra for it. Just as long as you keep paying your monthly membership or you stay on your monthly fees, you will continue to get the product releases as we push them out, and you won't pay extra for it. It's another way of me rewarding you for being part of our first batch of customers, part of our first early bird group that goes through this, this whole launch experience. So there you go. Now let's go back to the screen and go to the next question.
Thank you, Bill. That was very thorough. And one question that actually came up while you were going through all that, I'm going to interject in here, which
Yep.
is how much does it cost down the road for additional packs of those add-ons?
So the add-on packs, I mean, again, you can build the courses in the basic business for free. You can do as many of those as you want. As one of the early bird people that are grandfathered in, you're never going to be limited. You can do as many as you want for free. Okay. Well, as long as you stay a member. The add-on packs are going to vary, and they're going to be as little as $199 each and up to $499 each. And you'll be able to buy them one at a time or in groups in the future. And then, of course, right now you're getting all these for free. So, I recommend getting the highest level you can today, so you get the most amount of those packs for free.
Great. Somebody had a question, which is, how much of the system do you need to assemble after the AI is done?
I know it almost sounds unbelievable when I say what I'm about to say, but none of it. Well, okay, that's not entirely true. You got to log in and set up your payment provider, right? Because you need to get paid. If you're going to collect money from these courses, you got to set up your payment information. That's it. Otherwise, you're in business. You can start charging money for this like immediately. And the AI does all the rest. It does literally everything, puts it all online, puts it on your website, and it's just ready to go. So there is no assembly. There is no you got to go in and do a bunch of manual content or none of that. It's all just up online, ready to go.
That is definitely exciting. That answers another question that flowed through: is this easy to do with limited skill? And I think that definitely answers that question. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I want to talk about that for a second, and I want to talk about this, and then I don't know. You probably have a lot of questions piled up, but I also want to do some more demos. So maybe I'd like to say something here real quick and maybe do some demos. Is this a good point for that, Daniel? Do you think?
I think I have one or two other questions that would be good to stick in before that, which would probably be quick answers, but yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I have a little something I want to say, and then we'll do those questions, and then I'll do some more demos. Okay. So I created this product, or really I did, our team did, right? We have an entire team that put this product together and continues to work on it. But my idea for the product came from something that I think is really important for me to share with you. I talked about this on a previous webinar, and it's a very from the heart kind of a thing that I want to share. Okay. Because I've been now teaching entrepreneurs how to build and grow their businesses for a little over a decade now, right? I've been doing that a little bit of time. And there's been something that has been really, really bothering me, and it really weighs on me to be completely, transparent with you. And that is that there are so many good people that fail along the way, right? They get stuck, they get frustrated, they get confused, and they can't ever get their first business up and online. And that has bothered me, right? And we've tried a lot of things over the years to try to make that process easier. Like as an example, we have a 21 days to profit program that I launched. I tried to make it as easy as possible to build a business like this. But you still had to go through a process, and you had to write your sales page or hire someone to do it. You still had to create your course, right? Which I realized for me, maybe, I've done this a few times, or I'm, because I know I can profit, I'm willing to invest money in hiring experts and spending the money or the time. But for everyone else, that's not necessarily easy to do. And most people stop. They don't ever get through that process. So their first business never gets launched. Their sales page doesn't get finished. Their course doesn't get finished. And it could be because they're overwhelmed. They don't have time. Could be because of confusion. There's a lot of reasons why. But the cold, hard truth is most people fail there. Their business never gets online. So we never get to the fun stuff, right? The fun stuff of let's send some traffic and then tweak and adjust and improve and turn it into a profitable business. Most people don't ever get there because brand new entrepreneurs get stuck and frustrated and quit along the way. This solves that. And this is something that I can't tell you how happy this makes me, because now someone who used to get stuck, right? Maybe they get stuck trying to write their sales page, and they're not an expert in persuasion or selling, or and they're not sure what to write or what to say. And they don't even know how to hire a professional because they don't even know what to tell the professional that they want them to do. And so they quit, right? And now you've got a solution. Now this AI puts out amazing stuff. Like I am very happy with what I'm seeing it generating. Like the sales materials are good. The courses, they're good. And now I have a solution to this. So no longer do I have to sit back, frustrated because I see so many good people sort of, failing along the way. Now you have a path forward that without having to be an expert at that stuff. You don't have to be a technical expert either because the AI is building your site for you. Now, if you want to learn how to go in, you can go in and edit it. You can go in and edit your courses. You can add more lessons. You can edit and change your sales page. This whole platform is built on the WordPress system, right? It's the WordPress platform that it's built on. So if you want to learn WordPress, you can go in and change and edit to your heart's desire, but you don't have to. The AI does all of that stuff. So there's no extra stuff. So if you've been in some of my courses, for example, where you took my course and you logged in and, and you have like the shell of a website that we build for you, you still have to go in and put the content in. Not anymore. The AI does that for you. And I'm telling you, I believe that this is going to really set a lot of you free to get through that process. So it's almost like a minefield, right? And now you have a path to go right over the top of the minefield and get bypass the entire thing. So you're on the other side. So then you can work on the fun stuff with me, where we start to send traffic to your new business. And again, there's still challenges, right? I don't want to make it sound like, I know this is push button AI, because it is. You push the button and it builds your whole business. But you still have to send traffic and do the work there. And you still have to be persistent, and you're going to send some traffic. And then you might want to change this or tweak that or improve how you're sending traffic. And it's a process of dialing that in to get profit, right? I don't want to make it sound like you push the button and money comes pouring from your ceiling, right? It's not that easy, but it is push button and your business is ready. And then now we get to work on the fun stuff together instead of you getting stuck on the beginning parts. So that is what inspired me to build this and to launch this to you. And so that I hope that answers the question, that it is designed specifically to help in two scenarios. For a person who's new at this and you're not confident about writing, you're not confident about building a course or assembling web pages or doing sales stuff, this solves that. So for somebody who's a novice, this truly enables you to have a business put online, and you just bypass and get right over all of the garbage that stops everyone else. And if you're an expert like me, I'm using this. And the reason I'm using it is that money loves speed. So today, like as I sit here with you right now, if I have an idea for a course or a niche that I might want to get into, well, in an hour from now, I could have a business launched and I could start testing and sending traffic. So speed, right? Money loves speed. And so as an expert, you can build an unlimited number of these sites. And if today you want to test, a cryptocurrency site, you can. Tomorrow you change your mind and you have a new idea and you want to do a site for veterinarians, you can. Next week, if you change your mind again and you want to try something else, no big deal. All you have to do is invest. I think the domain name costs like $13 or $14 to register a domain name. And that's it. That's all you have to risk, and you can build an unlimited number of these. So for new people, it's super easy. For expert people, it's also incredibly valuable. So on that note, we'll go back to the final couple questions, and then we'll do some more demos. So I would like to actually pull up the tool and let you guys give me some feedback. And so we'll play around with it together and start to see what kind of sites we can build together. All right. Let's do any other urgent burning questions. We'll do those and then do the demos.
Yeah, absolutely. I have two that qualify for that, which the first here is, what payment systems does this integrate with?
It integrates with a variety of different ones. I know the easiest one to integrate is Stripe. So if you've ever used Stripe, that one is the simplest for those of you who are, newer at this, but we have other options for the other major payment providers, but Stripe is by far the easiest.
Awesome. And somebody was asking, or a few people were asking, can we edit the video scripts the AI creates before the actual video is created?
Well, there is a way to do that. So what happens is you go through the process to build the basic site, right? So you go through, come on here, and you answer that questionnaire, you register your domain, the AI goes to work, and the basic site is built first. Then, depending on what add-on packs you have selected, then the videos and the audios and the other things are built afterwards, right? And it's built based upon the site. So I hope that answers the question. But yeah, you don't get to edit the scripts, but you get to decide which of your sites that the audios are built from, which of the sites your videos are built from. But yeah, I hope that explains it.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, those were the two most burning questions. But there was a comment here I wanted to feed to you right before you dive into the demo, which is, hi, Bill. Totally fascinated. I'm a retired teacher, not so concerned about money, though I would welcome being rich. But I've developed some great methods over the years, and I want to create courses and change how things like reading are taught. Can I use this to achieve that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So what I would do in that case is you might use the AI tool to build the skeleton of your business. And in fact, I can show you how you would do that if you want. Maybe that'll be our first demo. Let's actually do that. So the short answer is yes, this can be used to build a course on any topic, whether it's about education, whether it's about homeschooling, whether it's a professional thing, like we had in our last session, we had somebody who was a realtor who had a brilliant idea for a course. It's pretty much anything you could think of. And I would say that most physical businesses, to kind of keep up with modern times, like they should have a site with a course on it, that covers for what they sell or what audience that they serve. So, all right, well, let's look at that for a moment. So I don't have the chat open, but can you, in the chat, let me know, well, I'll just guess here. So let's make the subject be how to study, okay? Let's call it high schoolers, right? I'm just making this up, right? But this is an example. So we can come in here and we can hit submit, and we'll give it a moment to think about what it should it be. And it's going to create a course for us, a course outline. And there we go. So methods on increasing study habits, increasing focus, managing time, staying motivated. So this gives you an example: being productive, eliminating distractions, improve your note taking. So this is the raw structure that it came up with for a course about how to study. But now you can come in and edit this. So let's say you wanted to take the stay motivated lesson and you'd like to make that more specific. You can change that before you submit down below. Before you hit submit down below, you can edit all of these and change each goal here becomes a lesson. So there'll be an entire lesson about staying motivated. And then it talks about staying motivated for the benefit of boosting confidence. And your benefit here is used in your course, but it's also used in your sales materials. So you want to think, you can come in here and edit the goal and edit the benefit. Or you could do these by hand. If you wanted to make this up and do the entire set by hand, you could. You could just write all 10 of these. And then you hit submit and it would build it. And then once your site is built, you can edit your site. For example, here on this page here. So this is a live demo. I wonder if I should do, well, I don't know. My tech team might yell at me, but let me show you. Okay, I'll show you how easy it is to edit one of these. So once the site is built, you can log in just like this and edit it. Okay. Oh, I got my pop-up blocker. I think it's blocking this. 1 second. See, that's why I shouldn't do this on a live demo. I should have planned this ahead of time. Let's see if I can get the thing to work right. There we go. Okay. So I can click on this and just drag and drop it. I'm not going to edit it because my tech team will kill me, but I could edit that. I could change the color. If I wanted to turn it a different color, I could change that. Let's make it We'll make it orange. Okay, right. I could drag and drop images in here. Okay, so like I can come over here and I could come up and just drag an image and drop it in here. Okay, but so it's all editable with this drag and drop editor. So I could change all of this. I could change the image that's used here, change it to something else, change the text anywhere. So it's really simple to use once the site is built. So you'll have an opportunity to first guide the AI on how it's built at the start. And then second, you can come in and also edit all of your lessons. You can edit any of your pages, just that simple. So here, let me make sure I don't, let me discard. Okay. Just so my tech guys don't get mad at me. Okay. There we go. So that should help. So there was a quick, interesting demo. And then just for fun, let's go over here to the domain thing. Let's say we're going to make it about how to study. And the type is a course. And let's hit submit. And let's see what kind of domain names it comes up with. This is always fun. I'm always shocked at some of the really great domain names that they come up with. Okay, so let's check these. So let's send it over to the domain checker. And we'll see what's available. Some of these look real good. I hope some of them are available. And this part takes a little bit of time because it has to check in real time. Oh, a lot of them are. Effortless study. That's good. Study success tips. Acing academics. Study hacks. Wow, that's good. That's great. Study hacks 101. Study mastery. Study skills made easy. Study with confidence. Smarter study. Oh, there's so many good domains here. Okay, I have to resist wanting to go register those domains. All right, let me refresh that page. And then here, let's do another one. Did anybody have a suggestion? Anybody have something you want me to try? Let me know in the chat. Let's see if we had any here. Let's see. Give me an idea. Who wants me to try something out? Let's see. Someone asking, are the sites creator mobile friendly? Yes, they are. They are definitely mobile friendly. Health improvement. Okay. Oh, a couple people asking about health. Okay. So let's say women over the age of 50 improving health. Okay. So now we're actually going to do a demographic to a specific group of people. And this could be anyone. You could make this be just people who are interested in health. You could make this be people on the ketogenic diet. You could make it be, men over 50. You could make it be, working business people, whatever demographic of people you want to serve. And then the subject. And let's try it out. Let's just see I have no idea what it's going to come up with. Let's find out.
Hey, Bill, while it's doing its thing, I have a question here that kind of integrates perfectly for this, which Ed is asking, is each course text created by the AI unique? And I see those sliders there. So maybe that's the element.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. So this is not one of those things where it's like, let me come on screen here. So this is not one of those things where it is like what they call PLR, right? Where it's like a pre-written thing that is like one size fits all. Everyone gets the same stuff. Each and every course is completely unique to you. Every sales letter is completely unique to you. It is written newly. Is the moment you structure the course on the questionnaire that you saw me demoing and you submit it, the moment you do that, it is written in the moment, in real time, specifically for you. And especially if you want to inject your own creativity, you saw the 10 questions that are in there. I just realized something. It's my browser is stuck. Okay. Anyway, distracted. But you can also customize and edit and tweak what are in those 10 columns to show what the problems or goals are that people have. And so you can also inject your unique creativity if you choose to before you submit to the AI. And that will control what the AI writes about in the first place. Okay. And one second. I think I have to, my browser timed out. I got to redo this. Let's see, improving health. Let me just resubmit that. Okay. All right. So does that make sense? So you don't have to worry about this being like one of those like copy and paste sites where everyone gets the same thing. This is all unique to you the moment you create the site. So hopefully that explains it. All right, awesome. Yeah, I'm having a problem with my browser. Darn it. Okay. I'm fighting with technology here. Let's see. All right. So let's see what other ideas we've got. We had cooking. Cooking is a good one. Let's try. Oh, I forgot to do that here. Let's see. Improving your health. Let me go back to the screen. And let's pick a domain name for that one. And we'll do a course on improving your health. And let's hit submit and see what happens. So let's get, there we go. Got our domain list. Let's send them over to the checker so we can check which ones are available. And a lot of them. Oh, it's down here. I forgot to clear out the other ones. Awesome. Here we go. Oh, those are taken. Oh, one available. Wellness Wisdom Way. So let's go back. So here's an example of where it takes a little bit of creativity. So we can go back and we can redo this. So we can increase the creativity, and then submit and try another batch. There we go. So we get another batch. Let's send those to the checker. Okay, it's down here at the bottom, checking away. And then here, I forgot, I got, oh, somebody, let's see. Wow, health is turning out to be hard. Let's see. Let's go back. And let's try something else. So instead of just saying improving your health, let's say improving your health through diet. Give it a little more information and hit submit, and let's see what it comes up with. And let's try these. Oh, I forgot to clear it out. Oh, this is getting frustrating. So I should have cleared that out before submitting this. Let's see if this one's a taken. Yeah, that one's taken here. So let's clear it out. And we'll go back and refresh. And while I'm fiddling with this, let's see what other questions we got.
Sure. Yeah. Let me go pull up my list here. And we have, I am in a networking program with several proprietary products that I want to promote worldwide. Can AI technology work here?
Absolutely.
Nice and easy.
Yeah, simple answer on that one.
Love it. One other question is, does it have an autoresponder?
Yes. So that's the cool thing about the sites that we build. With your account you have with us, you get a built-in autoresponder. So you actually can have your email marketing on our platform. Not everyone decides to use our system. Some people have another system they use, like GetResponse or Aweber, or there's a lot of different email tools. So our stuff works with all the major email tools out there, but we also provide an autoresponder for you if you don't have one. So kind of get the best of both worlds.
All right, awesome. Somebody wants to know if they can import their own templates.
Not exactly. No. The templates are all really easy. It's a very simple, clean layout, and it's very simple to customize and change the colors. If you have a specific style or type of template you want supported, you can send it to me, and we'll take a look at it and see if we can implement it in the system for you. Yeah, it isn't where you can just like upload any kind of theme you want. So you can send to, if you have a style in mind you want, send it to us. And if we can support it, we will.
Okay, awesome. A question by Richard here is, can an expert in a specific item/course who is also a celebrity be added to the presentation?
We're going to give you back the course material, the video, right? You'll have to edit that. There is no there's no way to have the AI like take and stitch in and do custom editing of the course. So we'll give you the finished product of the course. And then if you want to edit them, you can, but that's a manual process. It's definitely not an AI thing. So.
All right, cool. Jim would like to know if the AI can find where his target audience hangs out so it can engage with them, or so he can engage with them.
Well, there is a procedure of how you do that. It's not through the AI, but I teach that in the course. Yes, I'll teach you how to do that. But it's not something that the AI does. But it's simple. It's not hard to do. But yeah, you'll definitely get training on that.
Cheryl would like to know, do we need an LLC before starting this business or a business?
Definitely not. So, well, let me say this. I'm not an accountant or an attorney, okay? Really clear. So I can't give you legal advice and I can't give you financial advice, right? That being said, I don't know of any reason why you can't do this under your personal name if you want to. So it's optional up to you. Personally, there's been many times I've just launched a business under my personal name when I test it. If the test is successful and I'm going to grow it, then I go and register an LLC and I spend all the money for the, hiring my accountant to do the tax returns and doing all that stuff. So I personally often choose to start just right through my personal name. I do business under my name. Then if that is successful, then I open up an LLC and expand from there. Yeah. Sort of like, if you're driving Uber or, DoorDash and all those things, you work like they call it on a 1099 basis where the tax reporting goes to you as a person, right? It works like that. So these sites could generate income that go to you and they report to your personal income. And that's how you set them up at first, if you choose. And then incorporate or make an LLC later. And that's ultimately your choice.
All right, awesome. Sort of, I think I'm at the end of my questions, but another comment that's been coming up here that I should bring up is that, it sounds like some folks are either trying to figure out exactly what the problem is, but might have some site trouble. And others are, wanting to speak with their significant others and such. So, and they want to know, they don't want to miss out. So they want to know if we can, hold their spot or help them out in any way. Just they're excited and don't want to, get a big dose of FOMO. So is there anything we could do for them?
Yeah. So so this is for somebody who's struggling to get through the process, right?
Right. Yes. Okay. And there are others who want to talk with their significant others and move money around, such stuff like that too.
Okay, cool. Well, yes. So I'm sorry, I'm so distracted. I'm fiddling around with this in the background, but I'll stop doing that. And let me just get that going there and focus here. All right. So if you have had problems getting in, so let's say that your credit card is declining, or let's say that our shopping cart isn't working right for you and you're struggling trying to get through the process. Or maybe you need to transfer some money around. Okay. Point is, you've decided, man, this is for me. I want this. I've got to have access to this. And you just have to work out the details, right? Maybe you need to just let your spouse or your partner know ahead of time, give them the courtesy heads up that, hey, I'm about to buy this. Whatever your scenario is, but you're committed, like you're in. This is for you. You want this. You just have some details to solve. Then let's take care of you. All you need to do is pop into the chat right now. I forgot the keyword. What's the keyword?
The keyword is hold my spot.
Okay. hold my spot. Okay, you have to say it just like that. Those exact 3 words, hold my spot. If you do that, our AI is going to recognize that you want to hold your spot. And it's going to check and see if we have your phone number on file. If we don't, it's going to ask you for your phone number. You must give that if it asks you for it. And then it will lock in your spot, because we are going to be doing our final round of questions. I got the giveaway coming up, and then we're going to be wrapping up and closing down. So I don't want you to get locked out. So to hold your spot, say, hold my spot. Those exact 3 words, pop that into there now. And then
wow.
Yeah.
Wow, there are a lot of hold my spots coming through, and that just actually, I just realized, there's actually another option that I think we can give to them, right? I think there's another way to get in.
yeah. We'll give them a moment. Let's give them a moment to lock that spot in. So just a final reminder for those of you, if you're struggling with a credit card decline, you need to transfer money, got to tell your spouse, you get whatever you got to solve, but you're committed, you want in, right? You want to hold your spot before we wrap up and shut down. Just type hold my spot, pop that in there right now. And I'm still fiddling with my browser, trying to get, I use the Brave browser. I don't know if anybody else, I love using it because of security and privacy reasons. It's a fantastic browser. It works kind of like Chrome, but mine has gotten very temperamental lately. I don't know why. Yes, so go ahead and pop that in there. And then I guess we could talk about that other option. Should we do that now?
Yeah. I should have mentioned it earlier, but just the flood of hold my spots just reminded me. And so I think people would appreciate it. So go ahead.
Okay, awesome. Well, Daniel set up something special for you, so I can't claim credit for this. So Daniel, you can take full credit for this one. But we do have sort of ace up our sleeve. We do have a pay plan. And I want to make really clear here that those of you who purchased and did a full pay today are going to save the most money. So if you're looking for maximum savings, full pay is by far the best choice. Okay. But if you need a pay plan option, okay, we have structured a pay plan. Now remember, the pay plan is over 4 months. It's a 4-pay plan, but realize that we have your setup fee, plus there's a monthly fee. So you'll have 3 months of our monthly fee all built in and spread out over 4 months. Okay. And you'll pay a little more going this option, but it does put it within reach to some people that it's just financially, the budget doesn't make sense to be able to full pay. So there is a 4-pay option. And what do they need to do to get access to that?
They can type in the word pay plan, or pay plan.
Pay plan.
One word.
Yeah, just type in pay plan into the chat to get that, and then our AI will figure out who needs that, and we'll get you the link for it. So type in pay plan. You'll have access to the pay plan, which makes sense, doesn't it? Cool. All right. Well, I got my browser going again. Let's go and look at some more demos. Let's go back here. So let me, there we go. So I had done that one for improving health. I forgot. Let's pull that up now. So you can see here, improving your health. It's got a chapter on losing weight, reducing stress, gaining muscle, improving flexibility, eating healthier, lowering blood pressure, quitting smoking, reducing alcohol intake, diabetes, and preventing illness. Okay. So that's what it came up with for that. Now, what's interesting is you can tweak this stuff slightly. Like I could come in here and I can pop up the creativity a little bit and then resubmit, and it's going to come up with a whole different set. And there might be some similarity, but it should come up with a different set of answers. So they're pretty similar. Okay, blood pressure, boost metabolism, increase. So no, there's some different, improved digestion. Smoking is still on here, but phrased a little differently. But you can come in here and play around with this too. And We can see improving health. Let's try this. Let's look at men, how to lose weight with keto, okay, the ketogenic diet. And here, I'll turn this back down to that. Oh, excuse me. Hit submit, and let's get a course about keto. And, oh, there we go. All right. We got a bunch of stuff about the benefits of keto. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And let's say we have men how to build muscles. Because we can get specific too. I could say how to build muscles with CrossFit as an example, or with some other strategy. Here we go. Yeah, there you go. And let's see, anybody else have anything you want me to try? Let me know if there are any other suggestions you guys want me to try for experimenting with the demo. I'm scrolling up. The chat moves so darn fast. It's hard to keep up with. Let me scroll up here. Well, out of memory, I remember the one that was asked for yesterday, which was how to sell your home fast. So let's say people who want to sell their home. We'll use that as an example. How to sell your home quickly for the maximum price. A bit. And here we go. Oh, we had a little weird malfunction here. There we go. How to increase home value, stand out from competition, make the home move-in ready, how to price competitively, how to highlight unique features, how to stage your home professionally, how to use professional photography, how to market your home strategically. Pretty cool. I like that. And let's see. Let's see. People who want to cook, how to cook Italian recipes. Let me see. I got that. That's a question from the chat. So let's give it a try. Let's give that one a shot. I have no idea what it's going to come up with. I've never tried recipes yet. How to make
us hungry.
Yeah, exactly. Cooking healthy with Italian, how to make pizza dough, how to make pasta from scratch, experimenting with ingredients, making Italian desserts, preparing large group meals. I guess that's like a large Italian family meal. Adapting Italian recipes for dietary restrictions, exploring regional Italian cuisine, and mastering Italian cooking techniques. Pretty cool. Let's say how to. I've been interested to see if the AI understands this. How to BBQ, how to barbecue. Delicious meals. Let's see if it understands what I'm asking it. Oh, there we go. How to barbecue, cook meat, juicy burgers, tender ribs, smoky flavor, easy cleanup, versatile cooking, healthier options, and consistent results. Actually, I have that problem with my barbecue. Like one time I cook on the grill and it's amazing. The next time, not so good. So I need this chapter. Okay, I got a home improvement. So let's say we'll call this a new homeowner. And we could even make this kind of unique. Home improvement on a budget. I can get kind of specific. Hit submit. See what it comes up with. And it's thinking, oh, there we go. Update kitchen on a budget. Renovate your bathroom cheaply. Upgrade lighting affordably. Paint interior walls inexpensively. Install new flooring on a budget. Organize closet on a dime. Create DIY home decor. That's cool. Actually, this is a neat one. I like this one. Refurbish old furniture cheaply. Add curb appeal on a budget. Replace appliances affordably. That is pretty, this is a good one. I like this one. And so remember, like this is just all the brainstorming. So I could edit these, right? All of these are, every one of these is editable. I can tweak and modify however I want before I hit submit. Once I hit submit, then I come over and pick a domain name. And here, let's try a domain name for this one. So let's put that in here, do a course and hit submit. Let's see if we can find a domain name for this new thing. And then once the domain is selected, boom, then the AI goes to work and starts building your new business. Okay, here's our list. Let's send them to the checker. Here we go. Let's find out what we got. And the other thing too, while we're waiting for those, some of them are starting to come available. While we're waiting for those, what I'm finding, as somebody, like I'm a seasoned vet when it comes to this, like brainstorming ideas for products and market research and that stuff. And I get a lot of value out of this because it's like a brainstorming session, right? So using that questionnaire, I can pipe it and I get ideas from that. Like, okay, I'd like to do a course that serves this market about this general problem, right? I hit the button and I look at my results and I go, oh, and then one of them gives me an idea on how to get more specific and how to even get better and better. It's like a really cool, like exploratory brainstorming tool. And then one thing I want to let you know, there's another tool I'm working on that you will all get for free. Like I told you, this is a whole platform we're building. It's not a single product. It's a platform of all kinds of different things that can be produced. But one of the next things I'm working on is something that's a market research tool. Like a lot of people struggle on, I'll use air quotes, finding a niche, right? Does that, anybody here could relate to that? Please tell me, give me a big yes in the chat. Give me a yes in the chat. If you've ever kind of like struggled a little bit on, did you pick the right niche? Should you pick a different niche? You're not sure who to serve and what to start, what idea to use. Who here struggles with that? Anybody ever struggled with picking a niche? Tell me in the chat. Give me a big old yes. And because the reason I say that is we're building a tool that solves that. So if you don't know what niche to start, I'm going to give you an interface just like the one I showed you there. You get to answer a couple of questions and you hit a button and it's going to recommend niche markets for you. How cool is that? So if that's been a barrier for you, we're solving that too. Now that tool's not available yet, just full transparency. We are building it and you will get access to it. I'm not going to charge anything more for it. You'll get it for free for everyone who's part of this early bird program that are joining today. And here, let's go back and look at the domain names. So we have Happy Home Renos, Frugal Fixer Upper. That's good. Actually, this one is really good. Budget Home Brew. I don't like that one so much. It sounds like we're making beer. Discounted Dwellings, Cost Cutting Casa, Penny Pinching Properties, Low Cost Living Space, Budget Friendly Abodes. I kind of like that. Modestmakeovers.net. It's a .net, but it's still pretty good. Wallet Friendly Housing. Budget Blissful Bungalow. Wow, that's a tongue twister. So anyway, you get the idea, right? A ton of some of them are really good. Some of them are tongue twisters, but you have a choice of domains from that. Let's clear those and refresh our search. And then Daniel, do we have any other questions that we need to answer? So let's do if I didn't say this, last round of questions. So if anybody here has anything you need to ask us, and you want to ask about the content of what we did today, you want to ask about the offer, the tool, get your questions in now. We're going to be wrapping up and closing things down here in just a couple of minutes. I'll do a couple more demos. We'll answer the final couple questions, do our giveaway, and then we're going to wrap up for the day. All right. So did we have anything, Daniel?
Yeah, I believe I had one here, and where did it go? Oh, somebody was asking if they can upgrade down the road.
Sort of. So for the first 30 days, yes, you can upgrade. Okay. So we realize this is a special launch thing we're doing. And we're going to open to the public. And then like a lot of this cool stuff that I'm planning here, I don't plan to have that available forever. Okay. So what I can do just to kind of give you a little more flexibility is that first 30 days, you can upgrade your plan. So let's say you join at premium today and you want to upgrade to ultimate. Well, you'll have 30 days and to make that decision. And then you could upgrade within that first 30 days. Same thing with light. You want to go from light to premium, you could do that, but you have to do that in your first 30 days. Maybe we'll make an exception after that, but you'd have to request an exception in writing through our, support channels. But I can't promise you that we can do it beyond that first 30 days.
All right, Ed had another question, which was, are there any customer analytic tracking on the websites? He mentions ClickFunnels, but he's looking at customer demographics. That's kind of what he wants to zone in on. And do we have anything like that?
Yeah, for tracking, if you want to implement tracking, I recommend using Google Analytics, and we do have some training to teach you how to do that on your site. But that's a Google tool, so we don't have built-in demographic tracking, but you can easily implement Google Analytics. It's very, very simple to do.
Awesome. George would like to know, can I import my own pictures and videos?
Yes. Yeah. So once it's after the site is built, right? So after you answer this questionnaire and the site gets built, you can use that drag and drop editor that I showed you, and you can put anything you want on your site. Yeah.
Awesome. A couple folks were asking if we're going to have a replay. I don't think you've given the go-ahead on that yet, so there's that. But Richard wants to know, how does the marketing of prospects work?
Well, so with this, we're sending traffic to this site. Okay, so we don't have we don't do lead generation or like sales stuff. But what we teach you how to do is how to find the people who need your product and how to get them to come visit your website, right? That's the simplicity of it. We'll teach you over a dozen different traffic strategies. You can pick the one that best fits you. In fact, I even have a quiz you can take. If you're not sure which is the right one, you take the quiz and it'll tell you. But you can pick from over a dozen different traffic strategies, and then we teach you how to send people to your website. And then they opt in, right? They subscribe. You have that 30-day email follow-up sequence, and then they'll buy your product. That's the simple answer to how the sales funnel works. So you drive the traffic using our training. They opt in, and then they buy. That's the process. And if they don't buy right away, you have 30 days of emails that you can follow up day after day after day, trying to get them to come back and buy. And that's the simplicity of it.
Awesome. Thank you, Bill. Thank you for being so thorough on your questions today. I'm refreshing my screen just to make sure I didn't miss any. And looks like that was my last one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and it sounds like our niche building tool is going to help a bunch of people too. I saw a lot of yeses on that. So I'm having fun working on that actually right now. So it's one of the things I'm working on after I shut down today and get back to work. You can, all of you who have struggled finding a niche, just know that tool is coming for everyone who becomes part of the program. So, basically we'll have it where you'll have an optional niche brainstorming session with the AI, which then leads into the questionnaire about your course. And then of course, then the domain name comes as step 3. That's kind of how the flow is going to go. And if you already know your niche, you can just bypass the first niche selection screen and go right to brainstorming your course. So we're putting this all together. We're going to be releasing it to you. Keep an eye on your inbox. By the way, everybody who joins today, you're going to get two things right away. You're going to get a call and you're going to get a welcome email. We're going to onboard you, make sure your login and password is working. We're going to make sure we answer all of your questions. And that way you can get started off right from the beginning. So you'll be getting a welcome call and email. So look out for that for everybody who joined today. It should come sometime in the next business day, 24 business hours. And then we're going to throw the doors open in just a couple of days and give you access to the tools, and are kicking off the first round of training with our AI Profits course. We'll all get started here in the next couple of days. So that's what you can expect coming next. And of course, if you're trying to get in and you're struggling and let's say you miss the support welcome call or whatever, you can also always email us. For those of you trying to get in or you got in, and if you need help, you can always email us at help@jobcrusher.com to get assistance. So if you're trying to join or you joined and you need support, that's how you can get through as well. And then were there any other demos anybody wanted me to do? If not, I think I'll move on and we'll start to wrap things up.
There was a question that came in from Rick, which was, are the courses we develop PDFs that are downloadable or something similar?
The way we set them up is they're in page. So we lock them in your members area. So what ends up happening is your customers pay to get a login, and then your training courses are inside your website where they view them in the site. There's a really simple way to turn them into PDFs if you want to, but it's that's not how the sites are built by default. So I like having a login where the members have to go through a password protected login to get access to the course. That's I've found that that's the best way to do it. So that's what we set up for you.
Awesome. That's all I have.
Okay, fantastic. Well, then on that note, we're going to be wrapping things up, and I'm going to do a little giveaway here in a moment. But before I do, I just want to do a final word here. I hope that my enthusiasm and my excitement for this product is coming through, because I can't tell you in how many years I have been this excited about a product, because it solves a very important problem. And it's at the core of my life's mission. Like, I made it, it's like a personal mission of mine to help people become digital entrepreneurs so that you can experience what I've gone through, right? I want to share my experience with you. So if you haven't yet experienced the kind of success where you have a business that produces income, even when you're not working on it, so you can spend time on the things in life that are important to you. For me, when my kids were younger, it was all about having the time to really, help them grow up to be, brilliant, happy men. And I'm very glad that I was able to spend that time with them when they were younger. And it was all because of the business I built, just like the one I'm trying to help you build right now. And I want to share my experience with you and help you achieve that success. And time again, I've seen people fail along the way. And it has been a sad reality for me that I've tried to solve in so many different ways. And I've never had a solution quite like this, where I can actually help a new entrepreneur or even a seasoned vet be up and running so easily. Like, I've never had anything like this. And it's all thanks to technology that literally has been developed in the last few months. That's how new this technology is. And it's evolving quickly. You will not believe some of the incredible push button things that we are making with these AI tools that are on our lineup, our roadmap for what we're delivering in push button AI. This course builder is just the first of many business types to come. Many other tools and resources that you can use to build your business that are going to be released and are still coming down the pipeline. So this is just the start. And everyone who gets in today, don't forget you're getting a bunch of free stuff, as well as unlimited business building by joining early. So I want to make that final call. head on over there, jump in, become part of this, and make sure that you don't miss out. You don't want this to be where you look back and go, man, I wish I would have done that crypto thing, right? I wish I would have bought Bitcoin when I could have got it, or I wish I would have got involved in affiliate marketing way back when I heard about it 10 years ago. Don't let this be another one of those things that you look back and regret, because you're going to have a group of people that get a chance to use this technology to get ahead of everyone else. And in 5 years' time, 10 years' time, it's not going to be this easy. It's easy now, and it gets a chance for you to get a head start ahead of everyone else. And that's not marketing hype. This is the reality. I'm being completely honest with you when it comes to this. This is where I think the entire world the whole world is about to be disrupted, and this is where it's at. You need to be part of this revolution. So jump in, join us, head on over to the link. If you haven't checked out yet, you're going to want to do that now. And then before we do a giveaway, was there anything else I need to cover, Daniel?
There was a question that came in here from Nicole, who currently pays for Profit Platform. And she'd like to know if this goes on top of that, or if this is included with that.
It depends a little bit on what you have. So what I would recommend for you is definitely don't lock in your spot and get in. Chances are you'll be able to just consolidate this into one monthly payment if you're on one of our current Profit Platform programs. But without me digging a little deeper to find out exactly what you're on or what you have, I can't say for sure. Chances are, obviously get in today. You got to pay the upfront to join this program, and then open up a ticket. I'll let Samantha in the help desk know. They'll be looking for it, and she'll look and see if it's eligible where you can consolidate them into just one monthly billing. Chances are you probably can.
Fantastic. Bring her home, Bill.
All right. Well, then on that note, I would like some feedback from you, and I'm gonna lean on you a little bit here, Daniel, but also everybody at home. I need some feedback. What'd you think of this? Particularly, what did you think of the technology? If there was something about it that made you a little iffy or a little skeptical, you're like not sure, like, well, what about this or what about that, or something you didn't like? So I want both good and bad feedback. Just be, don't be mean, right? Don't be rude, but give me some constructive criticism if you've got it. If not, tell me if you like this. Were you blown away? Like I saw a lot of people that were just completely blown away by the technology when I showed it. So let me know, was the technology amazing? Did you think it's cool? What are you excited about? Did you learn anything on our presentation today? Hopefully I gave you some value. It's important to me to always provide value. So I hope I did that today. Let me know in the chat how we did. And if and that way I can take a look. I'm going to go back and read through that and take a look and see how I did. So I can always improve. I'm always striving for improvement. And so I want your feedback on that. And then what I'd like to do, so Daniel, can you do me a favor and randomly select one of the people who gives feedback and give them $100 instant prize? How about that?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm getting ready now.
Okay, awesome. Well, let's give everybody just a minute or two to type that in so you can think about what you want to say. Put your feedback in the chat. And then in a moment, Daniel will select one of you. And Daniel, please announce it to everyone so they all can see who got the prize. So that way everyone knows who the big winner is. So I'll just let everybody have a moment to type that in. And then
yeah, absolutely. I'll definitely do so. And there's no need to butter me up, people.
Are they bribing you? Here, let me look. Yeah. No, you can't bribe Daniel. I'm watching. So, All right, cool. Well, on that note, we are going to wrap things up, and I really look forward to working with you. And for those of you who joined us, I have it's part of the requirement. Part of you joining is that you're going to help give me testimonials and feedback. So when you use the tool for the first time, I would like you to express to me in a testimonial, and you're just going to send it into our help desk, but I would like you to express to me what you thought about it. If you're wowed by the process, it's like, wow, I never thought that that would be this easy. Or you're impressed with the course that it creates. I want that stuff. So when it builds you your first site, I want you to share that experience with me in the form of a testimonial, because I really need that for my marketing as we do our public launch going forward in the future. So that's a vital part of this for me. It's a big reason why I'm doing it. And so I want you all to be prepared for that. So just on your very first site you build with us, I want you to express what that experience was like for you in the form of a testimonial. Let me know what was awesome, what was exciting, and do that after. We're going to throw the doors open and give you access to the tool in a few days. And then I definitely want to see those testimonials pouring in, because that's going to be super helpful for me. And then this is it. This is the last call. So grab your spot or look back in regret. I hate to say that, but that's the reality of it, right? And on that note, we're going to wrap things up. So I want to thank you for spending some time with me here, and my team behind the scenes, and Daniel over there helping with Q&A and with the chat. Thank you all for your help. We'll see you all next time. Bye for now.